Alright everybody, hello!
How'd you like that?
Ah!
Isn't it always a party in NYXXA's stream?
I love that I started right when the bit redemption happened. Thank you for the 10 bits. Yes, everybody, hello, welcome. My name is NYXXA. And I have child noises in the background. Oh man, how is everybody doing this wonderful day? Yes, yo, NYXXA. NYXXA is that's my name, as we all know. I worked hard on that timing. Would have been helpful if you were at the rehearsal. You know what, Esrin? Fine. You know what? I guess we should start again, right? Like that. We should start all over. That this is how this works, right? We're just gonna start stream back from the beginning. We're gonna pretend that this is we're just back to this overlay. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway.
How'd you like that?
Oh my gosh.
When does the party start?
I'm waiting for it.
How'd you like that?
Isn't it always a party in NYXXA's stream?
Excellent. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful, wonderful. I would like to thank everybody for this wonderful rehearsal. That's the entire stream? No. Oh my goodness, though. Hello, welcome, my friends. My name is Nixaskesh. Welcome to an actual Monday stream on an actual Monday. It's a great time. So, and then my daughter is saying hi. There may be baby noises in the background. Because I'm in a den with no doors, so it's fine. But it's okay. Y'all get to hear her. It'll be cute. And here she comes. Hey, you. She's trying to give me a ball. I have received a ball from my daughter. Here you go. Take it to daddy. Take it to daddy. Go to daddy. Okay, daddy the ball. There we go. She's a cutie. And we're back. She's not usually up during the stream time, so this is hilarious. Oh, and then back. 2-year-old games. Oh. You're faking me out here. You're faking me out. Yeah, I did get it. Here you go. Go take it to daddy. Go to daddy. She's adorable. I love it. Oh goodness. And now it's behind me. Somewhere. You're a goofball. Woo! There we go. There she goes. I just light up. It's hard to be sad when you. I'm sorry. Cheese is like making her fly over these balloons. And she's getting bonked with them. It's hilarious. So if any of you guys needed any sort of confirmation that we do in fact have a child, you now have more of it. She really wants to be over here. You really want to be over here right now, you goofball. Oh man. If cheese has it, does that make it a cheese ball? Oh boy. Always. Oh no. I'm going to receive a giant balloon. I now have a giant number 2 balloon. Oh, it's getting taken back, I think. I can't do this. Hello? Ah. Beautiful. Wonderful. Why is it... Okay. What's happening right now? Oh. It's now playtime with my child. I missed... I wasn't looking. Oh, man. Game parenting. Accurate, though. So accurate. I am grateful for this gate, though. That is on the other side of me. Hey, you go with Daddy. You wanna have so much fun with Daddy. Go hang with Daddy. Go get him. Go get him. Go tickle him. Go tickle Daddy. Go tickle him. Go get him. No! This is Nix's stream tonight playing with the off-screen toddler, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, she's 2 now, so like, so she's staying up later. So we are slowly navigating the later bedtime and what that looks like. Oh man, but I know if it wasn't for the fact that like I just don't like the idea of having a very young child like on camera, I would totally be fine with her in the background, or her even showing up on stream, but she's only 2, so if I can delay it a little bit, I will delay it. Ritzy, hello friend. Also, yes, I got so distracted. I didn't say official hellos to like anybody. Official hellos to Elia, who has her first redemption, and Zephyr, and Yendru, and Estrin, Ritzy, all the fun people tonight. And of course, my wonderful husband is entertaining our toddler right now. We had toddler fun time. Cheese spotting confirmed, yes. You're gonna watch Star Wars, have fun watching Star Wars, Elia! But which Star Wars? This is the question. This is the true question. But yeah, anyway, hi, hello. My brain is, I don't know, my brain just kind of disappeared in the middle of all of that. Oh, you're watching some more Clone Wars. Nice, nice, nice. I rewatched Clone Wars recently. I still haven't finished my second rewatch, though. I really need to do that at some point. But yeah, so if you guys did know, by the way, sorry, I'm like, for those who are parents or understand parenting stuff, so when your kid is around, your brain just kind of goes. Blah, 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 blah. So my brain is right there right now. If you didn't know, we finished Tunic last stream, so we're playing Tales of Vesperia this week and next week. I just updated the schedule in the Discord because I suddenly realized like a day or 2 ago, I was like, crap, I didn't actually update that. Whoops. So that's updated. You'll notice that one of the days is a Thursday instead of a Friday, and that's because we have an event we're going to that's on a Friday. But that's the only one that changes for the rest of August anyway. So if you didn't see, we finished Tunic last stream, so we're playing Tales of Vesperia this week and next week, but we will be playing Horizon Forbidden West after that. So if you see H:FW, that is my way of condensing that. You know, the Tunic death count, I'm not even sure is accurate. I think it's higher than that. But we will be playing Horizon Forbidden West coming up, so I'm excited for that. And then if we finish Vesperia, well, if we finish Vesperia, it's kind of a combination of we could either play, I want to play Breath of the Wild, but we might also play Scarlet and Violet. Don't know. So, but yeah. Imagine making a Star Wars series called The Bad Batch and having it refer to anything besides the sequel trilogy. Oh man. Oh man. You can't remember this is your 3rd or 4th time watching Clone Wars all the way through? I've definitely only watched it once all the way through, and I'm on my 2nd run right now. I got distracted. Someone just wants to be right here. What a cutie. The 96? I'm pretty sure it's higher than 96 though. I think we went over 100. I'm pretty sure. Make sure you upload the Horizon VODs to YouTube so I can watch it after I play the PC release when it drops in 2025. I am planning to upload VODs, don't worry. I am super behind. I started, like, I was good. I had VODs planned and everything. And then then life happened, and I need to update VODs and whatnot.
Ritzy!
I love it. Beautiful. Yeah. My husband's face just suddenly appearing in stream. We haven't done a cheese redemption in so long.
I paused it.
You paused it? Oh, you paused. Yes, that's what you meant by paused it. I was like, pause what? Anyway. Yeah. Brain. My brain is somewhere. But anyway. But yes. But yeah, I'll upload. I'll upload Forbidden West stuff. Don't you worry. I'm also all the Tales of Vesperia stuff will go on YouTube. All of the Tunic stuff will go on YouTube. Those are the only two, besides all of the clips and all that. But yeah, so every time the song is on, I just want to like just have a dance party. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Sorry, my brain just like blah, 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 and I'm just like, I don't remember what I was thinking. I don't know anymore. So how are you guys all doing? Did you guys have a good weekend? What'd you guys do this weekend? I'm trying to remember what we did. Oh, I know what we did this weekend. I'm like, what did we do this weekend? This weekend we finally got to see the new Thor movie. Only took us 500 years to see it. No, because we were sick and everything, so we just haven't had a time where we did not have our daughter because we were all dead. So I actually got to see Thor: Love and Thunder. It's not the best MCU movie, but it was better than I thought it was. Like, I actually had like low expectations for it, and it was actually better than I thought. It's not amazing. It's not an amazing movie, but I was a little surprised that it actually ended on a decent note. So there you go. I've low-key been struggling deciding between a Horizon Zero Dawn playthrough or Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Horizon Zero Dawn, but that's just because I don't play the Mass Effect franchise, so. Peanut's currently saying, oh mom, as he watches you on screen. Beautiful. Boop. Mass Effect 100%. Huge amount of content? Well, fine. Fine. Well, fine. I say Horizon Zero Dawn. Come on. You gotta do Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn is so much fun. Wait. My child is like, from across the room, I will hand you this toy. Either game will be waiting for me to get back from California in 10 days. I mean, that's fair. Is it a pick or choose? You choose one, you can't do the other forever. It's like a skill tree when it's like, you're stuck in this. There's no way you can get any of the other skills, sorry. You only get X amount of points. What if that was reality? What if we only got like a certain amount of points to allocate to playing new games? What would you do if you only had like certain games that you could play? Like what would you do? Well, basically, actually, wait, why because either one segues into Starfield. Wait, but why? Wait, are you talking about streaming this? Am I dumb? Wait, Espen, are you streaming? Because I have missed this. If that's the case. For early 2023 Starfield, I keep forgetting the delay. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of Starfield. It's a thing. No, wait, then I'm just confused. It's probably my mom brain is in effect right now, so I'm just confused. Oh, having limited time. That's fair. It does take quite a few hours to do Zero Dawn. I don't know about Mass Effect, but I know Mass Effect's pretty big, so I would assume also a lot of time. I just never got into the Mass Effect series. I'm not much of a sci-fi person. I'm like really picky about my sci-fi. I'm more of like the medieval fantasy-ish. It's not that I don't like sci-fi elements, it's just, I don't know. It depends on what it is. What you got there? It looks like a wand. It looks like a wand. You go back to daddy? Yeah, you go tickle daddy. You go tickle him. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. I've sent her on a mission. Oh, man. But yes. I'm trying to think like what if I only had a certain amount of video games that I could play in my life, And that was it. I was like allotted a certain set of video games. I'm trying to think of which games I would be like, yes, these are the games that I would play. I feel like at least one of the Zelda games. Definitely Tales of Symphonia. I'd probably put Horizon Zero Dawn in there. Horizon Zero Dawn's a good game. It's just that both games are massive. There's a couple of releases I'm more excited about in next year. Fair enough. Speaking of which, anybody here actually excited for Scarlet and Violet? I forget if I've asked this already. We've talked about Scarlet and Violet. I just can't remember if I've like. I know we have some people here who are Pokemon fans. Some people here who are like meh. I could care less. I'm excited for Scarlet and Violet. I really am considering more heavily streaming it. So we'll see. We'll see how time happens. Yenju's like, yes. Zephyr wants to be. Oh, there was a poll and I missed it. And I love that it's a tie. That's perfect. Well, my vote would have been Horizon Zero Dawn, so there you go. I break the tie. Zephyr, why do you want to be excited? What is it that holds you back? What would hold you back? Also, which one? Which one, by the way? Scarlet or Violet? What are people picking? I know that everybody makes fun of the Legendary and Scarlet now because of recent trailers, but I still, unless there are exclusives that are far better in Violet, I think I'm going with Scarlet. So, are the games allowed to be modded? What, according to the poll? I don't know. Can you... Are there mods for Zero Dawn? There probably are. I don't pay attention to the mod scene. I don't have a PC, so I can never mess with them anyway. So, here we are. The skill tree game concept. Ooh, that's fair. I feel like that doesn't count as a completely new game. So sure, we'll go with yes. We'll go with yes. Haven't been able to get excited about the Pokemon series since it got made easier over the years. I mean, that's fair. See, that's why the concept of Nuzlocking is generally appealing to me, even if randomized Nuzlocks are a whole nother story. But the general concept of Nuzlocking or like doing challenge runs, because Pokemon is usually pretty easy and there's a lot more skill and thought involved when you actually have to think through, oh, this gym leader doesn't just have all rock type Pokemon that I can catch my one grass type or my one water type, just, you know, spam water gun the whole time. So would essentially require a Battle Frontier level endgame for me to want to jump in again. That's fair. Holly Gusty! Pokemon doesn't do anything for me, so I have no interest in Scarlet or Violet. That's fair. I mean, you did only finally just play Pokemon Red, like, not that long ago for the first time. So, when you don't grow up with it, to some degree, it definitely is different. Like, when you grow up with it, you kind of just buy every Pokemon game, regardless of if you're extremely excited or not. If you didn't grow up with it, you either had to have a generation that you bought into and that generation just sold everything for you, or you just kind of like, eh. It's kind of like Harry Potter for me. Like, even though technically Harry Potter came out when I was young, I just didn't read the books. I didn't pay attention to any of that. So I read all the books finally in high school when I was older, and I just kind of went, I read those, that's cool, and I really don't care otherwise. Like, you know, it's not that it's a bad series or anything. I'm just kind of like, whatever, I didn't grow up with it, so. Pokemon Violet has the better cover art, and that's all that counts for me. Love it, love it. Superficial, it's great. After revisiting Sword and Shield with a monotype team and not wild area hunting, Gen 8 was actually pretty balanced. I don't know. Pokemon is so easy, generally. I don't know. I feel like, though, when it comes to Pokemon, I think I just accepted a long time ago that Pokemon isn't it's not the kind of game that you play for challenge. It's just kind of a game you play just to play. I don't know if that makes sense. Not growing up with is a major factor, yeah. The Harry Potter books came out when I was in college and the final one a few years after, and I was very much an enthusiast. Nice. Partially, for Sword and Shield, partially due to a distinct lack of strong special attackers. I was just... I'm not the biggest fan of Gen 8, and that's has nothing to do with if the gameplay was good or any of that. I just didn't like the vibe. For me, and I'm not 100% a Gen 1 traditionalist, only Gen 1 matters, because there are those people and they are obnoxious. They are extremely obnoxious. I love Gen 1, don't get me wrong, but like, Gen 1 isn't the ultimate beat-all to end-all and did everything right. It didn't. It was just the first one. But I don't know, just like, something about the vibe of it, I was just like, eh. Like, I love the vibe of 1, 2, so Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4. Don't like Gen 5. Gen 6 could have been so much better. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon I love from Gen 6, but the plot, just not great. I liked Gen 7, even though a lot of people didn't. I thought for once it was an actual plot, but a lot of people hate Gen 7, so I'm in the minority there. Now, granted, I haven't replayed it, so I might replay it and be like, you know, it's not as great as I thought it was. So I will totally accept that. But yeah. I'm just excited. I'm excited for Gen 9 because I'm really hoping that it just gets back to, I don't know, some of the vibe that I like better. I don't know. Pokemon hasn't been challenging to me since Gen 4 or 5, so for me, Pokemon's a comfort turn on. Exactly, Andrew. That's the thing. Like, people that are expecting a Pokemon that's actually strategic and difficult are always going to be let down. Like, okay, so for example, in the trailers I talk about, oh, you have 3 different paths that you can choose, and you can do the gyms in any order. Guys, please don't have any high expectations of that. It's the Pokemon Company. They're not going to do what other games do when it comes to leveling and actually planning for what if you're here or there. They're not going to do that. They're not. Like... So just please, can I just crush anyone who comes to the stream, can I crush your expectations now? Because it's the Pokemon Company. They have not changed for years. Please don't expect it to be like some ultimate strategy game. Don't put it on the level of Fire Emblem for strategy. Don't put it on the level of Skyrim for open world. It's a Pokemon game. It's not going to be amazing. It's just going to be fun and derpy, and we're all going to hunt for shinies. And that's all. Like, there you go. We're going to have our cute Pokemon, we're going to throw them at each other, and that's it. Like, anyway, here's my rant. Here's my rant. Let's see. They're obnoxious, everyone knows the series didn't die until after Gen 3. Yikes. Now that you mentioned it, 5 of my party were physical attack. Oh, for Sword and Shield, yeah. Oh my gosh, why did you throw that at my head? Ow. Why did I have that thrown at my head? I don't know why. I have a Pikachu now. It literally landed on my head. Ow. This is our daughter's. Fun story. So we were gonna do the, I don't know if you guys seen like the videos of like babies picking their first starter. So we were going to do that. Oh, I understand now. There was context to this. Apparently. So our daughter, we were going to do the whole, you're good. The starter choose thing, and we were going to get Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. Nice, actually did a good throw. And see which one she would pick. But I was showing her, I had her watch a little bit of Pokemon when she was even younger than she is now, because I'm a great parent. And she like was obsessed with Pikachu. Every time Pikachu came on the screen, she was just like, she would point at it. And this is like before words. So she would just like point at it and like get excited. And I was like, okay, you've already chosen your Pokemon. So we got her that Pikachu for her first birthday. And she has loved it ever since. It's great. Yesterday was the 10th anniversary of an indie Metroidvania called Dust and Elysian Tale, which I absolutely love. I have heard of it, Gusty. I've never played it myself, but I have definitely heard of it. It's on Steam. I think I couldn't play it though because again, I own a Mac, and so there are a lot of games back in the day that I really couldn't play. I was thankful that I still had a PC when Portal came out, so I got to experience that. But anything beyond that, not so much. No, that's a baby choice I'd be curious about. It's such a fun choice. If any of y'all ever get married, have kids, whatever, you should do it. It's fun. She would have picked Charmander because she likes warmer colors. Probably. We have a beach towel. I got it for her because I was at Walmart and I saw it, and that's kind of how my life is sometimes. I try not to impulse buy unless it's super cheap. Then I might do it every once in a while, but I try not to. But I got this one because I was like, oh my gosh, it has Pikachu on it, but it also has Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle on it. So I kept telling her which ones were which. It's really fun. It's wonderful. I highly recommend it. Is it, what kind of a game is it? Is it RPG? Oh, we're bringing out the beach towel. We're just showing all the kid stuff today. But yeah, so it's just like a cheap little thing, but it's got all of the starters. I am holding this upside down now. I had it correct, and then I am doing so good at this. So you got Pikachu on it, and then Charmander and Bulbasaur and Squirtle all on the towel. I don't know if I actually showed that on screen. It's fine. It's fine. But yes, I was like, I have to get that. Also, we have, speaking of geeky things that we own, so we have this cool rug. I like the rug, but after we got it, I was like, this is hilarious. So we got this rug from Etsy, because our entire house is hardwood. There's no carpet anywhere. So we got a rug for our main living area. Are you going to bed? Good night. Bye. I love you. Sleep well. Oh. Anyway, so we got this rug. It's Zelda themed, and I love it. I think it's great. But when we put it down, all of a sudden I was like, you know what? If you don't know what this rug is from, it totally looks like we got an Illuminati rug. So we have this black and gold rug. It's a black based rug, and it's got the gold designs, and it's Breath of the Wild. So it's got the kind of that Breath of the Wild design as like kind of like guardian stuff and all of that, and the eye and all the whole thing. And it's really great. I'll have to take a picture of it at some point because it definitely looks like we got an Illuminati rug, and I'm like, that's awesome. When people come over, we can be like, this is our cult rug. It's great. It's pretty funny. So, and then we have pillows that like technically have Pikachu on them. It's great, but it's like done in such a way that you wouldn't know it. It's like nice enough that your parents don't question it, but like if you know what you're looking for, you're like, oh, it's a Pikachu pillow. So it's pretty great. I love that in the background Cheese has been like, let me take a picture of this and show this thing as Nyx is talking about it. It's pretty hilarious. But yeah, anyway, hi. I hope that wasn't completely all over the place. When toddler is out, brain just kind of, well, actually all day I've kind of been like that anyway, so it was like extra all over the place. Any parents or people who have worked with kids who are around here understand. But yeah, so we're going to play some more Tales of Vesperia. As a reminder, we are pretty far in the game, and we are actually getting into what I believe is some of the main plot. Like, we have actual plot points that tie in to probably what we're ultimately facing in this game. So we are going to go ahead, and once I get this stopped, I'm gonna go switch on over to some Tales of Vesperia. It's on like a little, here, let's get rid of that. Okay. Ow. I love that I said ow. That was the controller, not me. Oh yeah, we're basically at level 30 now. Sweet! Also, I've noticed that the stream has dropped a little bit. The bitrate's kind of been wonky, so I apologize. I don't think there's really anything that I can, Discord for Illuminati rug. I love it. So yeah, hopefully I haven't been dropping too much in the middle of all of this. Let's see, there. But yeah, general, I'm not going to do a full plot thing. I'm just going to do kind of a general. Essentially, we're in the desert because there was a bird that called Estelle the insipid poison of the world or some such like that. We're running after this bird, and so that brought us to the desert. Other shenanigans happened. We uncovered a plot of some dude trying to usurp the guilds and all sorts of stuff. So there was all sorts of conspiracy shenanigans that happened before this. If you really want to eventually see the whole thing, I will be uploading all of these VODs on YouTube eventually. I am super behind on that, so I only have Vesperia parts 1 through 3 up right now, which was quite a while ago. But I will be uploading all the VODs eventually. I will say though, I think I haven't checked yet, but I might have lost a couple of Vesperia VODs in the middle of it, so we might have like a little jump skip in that, but it's fine. So sometimes Nixa forgets to download her own streams, so I really should do that right after stream, but I don't, like a smart person, so it's fine. Okay, cutscene.
This town's only on the edge of the desert, but the heat still got my head spinning.
Youngsters these days got no stamina, I tell you.
Whoa, no comeback from Rita.
It's hot. It's so hot.
I think she's so hot she didn't even hear him.
Rita is like, this is a bad time. I try to remember, so we came to this town and we had the whole party split up at one point because I forget why. And now I think we're supposed to run off into the desert proper. Let me check my items. Okay, looks like I actually stocked up, so that's good. So I think we leave now. Oh, okay, apparently I need to do something at the end. This is the one problem with leaving off. Sometimes I forget exactly where I stopped. Like, did I stop here or there? I don't know. Here we go.
Can we stay the night here?
Hello. Welcome to the Desert Oasis Mantake.
What's with this night?
Well, will you be staying the night?
Yeah, we're going into the desert, so we came into town to gather provisions and get some rest first.
Oh, so it's you who wanted provisions for going into the desert. You know, it's...
We know it's dangerous.
Oh, I see. In that case, I'll get your provisions together before you set out.
Oh, well, at least because you know you're gonna go, get killed, I'll get your provisions together, it's fine.
Your stay will cost 400 gold. Is that okay? Have a nice day.
That guy almost sounded brainwashed, and it was very strange.
This kind of gives me the creeps.
All these nights stick out like sore thumbs.
Anyway, time to get some sleep. Sleepy times!
But man, I just can't relax with the night standing out at the entrance.
It bothers you?
Yeah, it does.
If they're here to protect us, there ain't nothing wrong with that, is there?
All right, everyone, let's get some sleep.
Especially in an inn where, like, you're just out in public. Like, it's gonna sleep out in the middle of everything. No privacy.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
I don't know your reasons for going out into the desert, but it would really be a good idea for you to stay in town.
Interesting.
Thanks. We've already put a lot of thought into it.
I see. Well, as I promised.
Our canteens are this small?
Looks like enough to me.
Yeah, we should be able to get more water from certain types of cacti growing in the desert.
Right. If we use them to fill up our canteens whenever we need more water, we should be fine. You sure know a lot.
Interesting. Thank you, beautiful. Here all night. Also, hey, hi, hello, Peanut is in bed. I can have more than a quarter of a brain now. Exactly. The life of a parent. Especially a parent of toddler. Also, cactus juice. It's the quenchiest.
It's the least I could do. I'm giving that to you, so don't hesitate to use it as much as you like. Go out and turn right where the road forks. You'll find a lake at the end of the road. You'll be able to fill up your canteens there.
Gotcha.
By the way, what was with the knight who was here?
Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. I should also add that as a, I haven't added like sound alerts or like done any editing on that in so long. I really need to do that again.
He was
Emotional damage!
nervous.
One lie after another.
That was a supervisor. The knights are here to make sure that townspeople don't talk freely to visitors from outside of town.
Why
What?
would you do something like that?
Thank you for the hydrate. Done in the Thriller song for reasons that make no sense to me, but that's okay.
I don't understand the reasons, but it's on the magistrate's orders. People other than merchants like myself aren't allowed out of their houses.
What? Okay. That's suspicious.
I see. That's why we didn't see any townspeople outside.
I wonder if there's a crooked magistrate here too.
There was no magistrate in this town until recently, and then finally he arrived.
Really?
Yes. The Imperial Knights have started to move into Nordopolica of late. It seems they may have already gone in to arrest Bellius. The appointment of a new Imperial Magistrate to our town seems to be related to that as well.
There's so much like random government stuff going on in this game.
The Imperial Knights are going to arrest Bellius?
They say that Bellius had something to do with engineering the Great War behind the scenes.
Lol, what?
Bellius did that?
That's what they're saying in town. Well, I don't think the Empire will be able to do much so long as Palestrale's there, but... Thank you very much for your business.
Wait!
Yeah, thanks for the help. Let's go fill up at the lake.
Well, okay then. Things just keep getting more and more interesting. That's for sure. Okay, so now we should be able to actually leave, yeah? What? I didn't realize they meant the spring that's right here. I thought they meant like turn right at it on the whatever.
We filled up our water. I think we're ready to go.
Right.
Stop it! Let go!
Bad boys and girls that break curfew must be punished by the magistrate.
What?
No way! We're going to look for Mommy and Daddy!
Leave these children to me. I'll see that they're properly disciplined.
Stay out of this, stranger.
Please, forgive these children. I will go and apologize in person to the magistrate on their behalf.
Hey, wait, aren't you?
Dun dun
My
dun.
deepest apologies.
Do you think that maybe I could have handled that better?
Hey, it worked, didn't it?
Thanks for saving us from those bad guys.
What are your names?
My name's Alf. My sister's Layla.
What happened to your mom and dad?
They got taken into the desert in the magistrate's big wagon.
Oh my gosh.
Someone told me they're going to look for Pharaoh.
Pharaoh?
Yeah.
What do you think they're planning on doing once they find him?
And using the townspeople to do their dirty work? It's despicable.
Hey, Big Bro, are we gonna go look for Mommy and Daddy?
No, you're not. If you kids go into the desert, you'll die for sure.
Another character named Alf? I thought I'd never see the day. I know. Clearly this is actually He appeared in Tales of Vesperia way before. It's beautiful. Love it.
Judith! We'll look for your parents. You kids can't go out into the desert.
Really?
I don't lie. You don't mind, do you, Carol?
Nope. Fine by me.
You're surprisingly agreeable.
His guild is guided by justice, after all.
Thanks, everyone! Here, take this, 'cause you're so nice. A glass bead?
It's a precious gem.
It's our reward for taking the job.
Now that we've gotten paid in advance, we've got our work cut out for us, don't we, Carol?
We've been paid in advance by children.
Yeah, you're right.
But what concerns me is that the Empire is investigating Pharaoh.
The plot thickens. Do I need to save again in case I die? I guess I need to save again in case I die. So that I don't have to play as many cutscenes if I die. I actually died in a Genshin quest the other day, and I was like, right, Genshin is really horrible when it comes to skipping cutscenes. So I was just like pressing the X button over and over again, like, please.
Yuri? What's the matter?
Oh my gosh, they do not want us to leave this town.
I was just thinking about what the magistrate here could be planning. It's so strange that he'd be looking for Pharaoh. Though I guess it makes sense if the Empire wanted to eliminate a monster that was trying to kill the princess.
But they don't know that he's after Estelle yet, do they?
So why are they going after him then?
How should I know?
And we still don't know why there's a curfew in the town.
Anyway, first we should go to the sands of Kagor.
Right. We can look into the mysteries of this town once we come back.
If we don't rescue those kids' parents soon, they'll keel over in this heat.
That's true.
So then, to get to the middle of the desert, we should go through here, right?
Yes, I think the parents of those children were probably taken this way too.
It's the only exit from town.
All right, let's go.
Oh look, a desert. It is sand. The sands of Kagor! The sands of... I don't know.
There's no shade anywhere.
Yep, that's a desert.
Never imagined it would be this hot.
Also a desert.
Nobody lasts long out here without the proper supplies.
Exactly. We have been alluding to this the whole time.
What's with him? He looks like he's out for a walk in the park.
Hey, old man. Aren't you hot?
Lol.
Heck yeah. I'm
How'd you like that?
burning right up.
I thought it was a beach.
No, it's not the beach. It's not the... Did you not see my stream tags? This is not the beach. I made it pretty clear. I tagged the stream, not the beach. Tisk tisk. If you didn't
How'd you
know...
like that?
But I see water of there.
That's called hallucinating. There is no water over there. Also, if you didn't know, that Twitch added custom tags. Twitch added custom tags. They're hilarious.
That lousy.
I feel like the temperature goes up every time somebody says the word hot.
That would suck if that's how weather worked. That would suck.
We'll be fine, so long as we remember to keep our water well stocked.
Ian, hello!
How'd you like that?
Are you sure? Because everyone else also sees the water. So it must be a beach if we all see water.
Who else sees water? Okay, raise your hand if you see water. Does anybody else actually see water? I don't see water. I don't see any water. I think you're hallucinating. I don't, yeah. Raises a hand. I see a lot of, what? How are you people? No, Zephyr. We're losing people in chat. We're losing people. And I don't mean the word. If you're pointing at the word, then y'all are ridiculous and silly. Really silly. Really ridiculous. No, there is no water right now. There was water before, but there is no water right now.
Right, the cacti. The parents of those children are out there with no supplies.
How'd you like that?
See? We all see water. Henceforth, we are at the beach.
That's not the definition of a beach.
We do have Pharaoh to look for, but...
Pulls up? Is it a beach?
Yes. Would it be alright if we took care of Alf and Layla's request first?
Really? Really? Person is on screen and they're like 70%
But...
You've more than fulfilled your obligation to me.
Estelle!
Really? 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 I wish I had Shook's scene transitions right now. Really? That's very true. You know, we all... What? Jeez, I hope you enjoy the couch tonight. What? Oh. I understand now. I was like, what? Granted, he does actually like sleeping on the couch. He willingly sleeps on the couch on some nights because the couch actually like lets him breathe easier, especially when we were sick. That was a time when we were both coughing our lungs out. Ugh.
Okay then, let's find their parents.
Was that Pharaoh?
I wonder if there's a way to get Pulse to actually show up in OBS itself. I don't know if there is. Did Nixa forget you? No, come on. Okay, listen, you want me to go on the rant? Yes, I do steal the sheets. That's not a secret. You want me to go on a rant? I don't believe in the whole married people sending their spouses to sleep on the couch. I think that's dumb. I will not go on the full rant of that. But I understand the concept of the joke. But I don't believe in actually doing that. I think that's actually not great for your marriage. If you are making actual threats like that and telling your spouse to sleep on the couch, not good for your marriage.
Then he really is somewhere in the desert.
Settle down. You'll get plenty of attention once we're done helping those kids.
Yay, I think. Oh, we get an actual water level. I hate this. I didn't think you would. It was just meant to be fun. I know. I know. That's me making things serious when they don't need to be. Oh yeah, I have my really weird sword that looks like not a sword at all. Introducing an annoying desert mechanic. Anyway, back to lurking. That's fair. Okay, bye thing I was fighting. There we go. Nixa's hallucinating is the result of the poll. Thanks, guys. I appreciate 100%. Y'all are great. Well, Nixa, apparently there is a beach and you just don't see it. Wonderful. It's not too bad once you know where the cacti are, but that's after the fact. I'm fighting a cactus, right? I'll loot it for its cactus juice. Where's the cactus? See, I watched Avatar The Last Airbender, though. So, like... You're not supposed to drink from the cactus. It makes you crazy. I like that I was going to go intentionally fight monsters, and it was like, nah, cutscene. That's what you need.
But this is... Ow! Ouch!
Do you not know what a cactus is, Carol? Carol, that is a cactus. You know what's on cactus? Spines.
What an idiot. Use your head a little.
Looks like this situation calls for a little extra help.
That's hilarious. We're gonna Sorcerer's Ring all the cactus. That's...
Team filling time.
Me next! We need to make sure to keep hydrated.
Right. We wouldn't want to get sunstroke. If everyone's finished, let's go.
I love that they call it sunstroke. They couldn't call it heat stroke like a normal person, but sunstroke. I mean, it's not wrong, but I'm like, why would you call it sunstroke? It's heat stroke. It's the same thing. What? What? Why are you saying no? What? You lose HP gradually as you walk with the water level. Okay. Kind of what I figured. Okay. There are bones!
Let's work together. Holy power, and deliver my enemies. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Murder all the cactus enemies! Both heat stroke and sunstroke work as terms, but sunstroke is specific to sun exposure. Well, that's something I probably should have known, but oh well, whatever.
That's over.
Murder! Murder, murder. Cutscene.
We keep going and going, but all we get is more sand and more blue sky.
You're doing better than me if you can look at the sky, Raven. The only thing I see is sand.
How come an old fart like you has so much energy anyway?
Talking's only gonna wear you out. If one of us goes down, it'd be about all we could manage to get them back to safety. And I, for one, am in no mood to be giving out piggyback rides.
If I collapse, Raven, you can carry me.
Sorry, but this back's reserved for ladies only.
Nope.
I'll die before I collapse.
I won't let myself be a burden either.
The
same goes for me, of course.
Hey, there's no reason to go stomping on an old man's feelings, is there?
Wow. Heat stroke refers to the body's overall temperature reaching 104. Huh. How do I... There we go. Give me cactus juice, it's the quenchiest. That is the quote for the whole stream. Cactus juice, it's the quenchiest. That's all. Those episodes are all I can think of right now. Man, now I want to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender again. The show, obviously. I should add that as a sound alert! I'm so dumb, and I should have thought of that before this stream. Gosh darn it. I will do that eventually. Because I'm assuming we're going to be in the desert for some amount of time. If we finish it tonight, I will be sad. We need an It's the Quenchies. I was only able to add 10 tags, so if any of my mods, all 2 of you, want to change the tags, go for it. I will say the one sad thing about custom tags is that they actually, in the process, got rid of all of the other normal tags. So I had to go and manually enter the rest of the tags. It was super annoying. Because I wondered the other day, I was trying to search for some tags and I was like, wait, why is this not working? Oh, because these tags are not a thing anymore. Cool. Yeah. It was funny because they're like, oh, this will help people be found, and I'm like, no it won't, because there's no standardization of tags anymore. Like, that's great that you can put in other tags, but then you need to have a standardization. It just... Cutscene.
Better stop plodding along like a zombie, or you'll only make yourself more tired.
The tag change threw me off for a while. Yeah, I know, because I like to use the family-friendly tag to search for streamers that, like, intentionally do family-friendly streams. Because I like following people who are family-friendly, and so the fact that that tag no longer technically universally exists is super frustrating. So Like, I'll follow people who aren't family friendly, but it was an easy way to find people under that specific thing. So I'm a little sad that now I have to do a little more research on that. So I feel like Twitch will eventually re-add a few standardized tags. I hope so. Hopefully soon they enable a recommended tags for whatever category. That would be true. That would be helpful. I don't know why I said true. Xbox LFG does that for its tags. It's gonna take a month or 3 or like 5 years because that's how Amazon is. I don't get why they couldn't have right. I was like, what in your guys' brains? Like, it's not hard to add an extra code to just say, oh, and you can like here's some preset fill-in tags, and also you can add. I don't understand why. In their mind, they were like, in order to do this, we have to take out this. Like, if it was a completely different system, then that would make sense. But it's not a completely different system. It's just different words. Like, I've done just enough programming to know it ain't hard. It, like, actually isn't hard. So, it's probably a UI space limitation. They're probably figuring out how to compress the menu visually. I mean, probably. I don't know.
How are you in such good spirits?
Some people take pleasure in the suffering of others.
These are the kinds of scenes that it's great dialogue. I love it. Which would be easier without that giant add tags box. Also gotta account for different platforms, UI space. I mean, yeah.
Why I oughta.
Don't waste your energy.
That sort of peppiness simply isn't healthy. Hey, did you hear a voice?
No, not at all.
By the way, why were you in this desert before?
I used to live in a town up in the mountains to the north of here, together with my friend Baul. So, I sometimes came down near the desert.
All the way to the desert?
Anyway, we hardly have time to look for anything out here. What with this heat?
Seriously, if we run out of water, we'll be goners.
We need to find something like a clue soon.
Yes.
What is with the music all of a sudden? Goodness. Get me water. Is that like a star? What? What is this? It's a Pokemon.
We must be cautious.
So it's a weird star Pokemon. What is this? It looks adorable. Let's punch it. Starman? We're just gonna gang up on him.
The sign of victory.
I murdered the Starman. I'm so proud of myself. Okay. Ah! Suddenly daytime. That is...
There are too many.
Murder birds! I keep trying to use my TP when I... Oh, I need to orange gel my party after this. Whoops. I can't wait till we get to the part of the game where I have, like, the ability to easily fly over the map. It was in Symphonia, so I'm just gonna, like, assume that I eventually have that ability in this game. And if I don't have that ability in this game, I will be so sad. I want the ability to just fly over everything. Murder, murder, murder. Murder, oh, I'm almost out of health. Whoops. Let's see if I can defeat it before I die. Nope. Run! Beat it! Just beat it! Just beat it! It's like a molten lava bat thing.
That was
Nah, I like died at the very end. That's amazing. Also, I have been, for any of the Genshin people here, I've been playing a lot of Genshin recently. A lot of it's because, like, because I didn't play for 2 years, there is so much content that I have missed out on, and it takes forever to get through all of that. Okay. Right? So, like, right now I'm trying to get through the other story quests. So, like, I did the main plot, and in order to get to the interlude, I have to do the story quests. And that's where I'm at right now. Ew. Slowly. And I finally, so here's how behind I am. I finally started opening up the chasm so I can actually go through the mines, aka the what's basically the other dragon spine location. Once I got in there and I saw the stuff with the lumen spar and all of that, I was like, oh, it's like dragon spine, just underground and in mines. Perfect. I'm sure there was a whole set of quests and story that I completely missed from all of that because I didn't play for forever.
Let's go.
But the one benefit of not playing Genshin for so long is that you don't run out of content. Like, you can literally play for like ever. And it's all new all the time. Okay, what the? Like a frost bat? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. But yeah, I'm slowly but surely saving up my Primo Gems. So even though the next banner has the new Dendro 5-star, definitely probably going to save up for Zhongli because I never got to get him. Which makes me very sad. So I might be pulling from that banner because my thought process was if I don't get a Dendro character now, it doesn't really matter because they're gonna do reruns of those anyway. But the likelihood of them rerunning Zhongli and Ganyu again are very slim. So I was like, you know, let's get these characters first because I can always get the Dendro characters another time. Plus, there will probably be other Dendro characters that come out that are better. Or maybe this one will be amazing, I don't know. But I really, like, I'm so sad I missed Ganyu before. Because, like, I think I even pulled from her banner and I still never got her. And that was back when I had caught up with the quests and everything. So I had no real ability to get Primo Gems. So I was, like, at such a disadvantage when it came from pulling from her banner. But this time, I'm actually saved up. And I refuse to spend money on a gacha game. I, like, considered it for, like, half a moment. Okay, I feel like I need to walk back to the town because all of my cactus options are gone. Will it let me do that if I keep running this way? Can I, like, oh gosh. You didn't get her and then she was gone, you. Oh my gosh. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. But I really do want her because I need a better cryo character. What is with my internet tonight?
How'd you like that?
Dude, stop carrying your sword around. You look like a fool. Lol.
Right? I know. It's the continued joke of just why, Yuri, do you need to hold your sword? I've gotten so used to it that I just ignore it now. I'm just like, oh yeah, he still does that. That's dumb. Okay, I need water to even get back. Can I get back to town? Am I allowed to get back to town? I would like to restart all of this. I have made poor choices. I would like to not fight any of these things. Can I restart from the town? Without dying? Oh, if I can't, I'm going to be very... Oh no. Crap. What you guys catch? Oh, you're catching is Vilos. It's Vilas. It's Vilos. A 2-dragon. You're catching a 2-dragon. You're gonna start Tunic this week. Have fun. Are you gonna 100% it? Because Ian, I feel like you should. Zelos? No. Oh my gosh. There we go.
Just beat him senseless and you'll win.
Yay, level ups and skills. Can I get back to the town so I can restart? Okay, good. Whew. See, one of these is cool and makes a lady smile. The others is Zealous, so no. You probably will, Ian. Good. Okay, so if I re-enter... Do I start back with the full water thing, or does it start... Okay, good. Okay, so I'm assuming that the skeleton things are my key. That's kind of what I figured. Okay, I'm gonna assume that that means I go this way. I'm gonna go with where its head is pointing is where I go. I started Subnautica. While I enjoyed it, it didn't seem very exciting stream-wise. I'm just gonna go around aimlessly, so just go play that. Yeah. Totally get that. Sometimes there are games you play and you're just like, you know, this might not be a great stream game. And I feel like with open world games, it really depends on the open world game, like what it is, what you're doing, who's in your chat, blah blah blah. There's like a lot of factors that make an open world game for streaming good or not. Like, I'm a little nervous for playing Breath of the Wild on stream because it is a game I've played before, and as we know, I have a tendency on stream to come off a little better when I don't know what's going on. So, part of me is like, this will be weird. I will already have played this game. I already know how to do most things. I mean, I've never 100%ed the game. But we'll see. The main thing I've been trying to decide with Breath of the Wild is, do I do normal or do I do master mode? So I could do master mode. And that would be entertaining. I've never done the sword trials though, so I can that can be something I can do on stream at some point. But that will be for a little bit, and depending on when Vesperia ends, we might actually do Pokemon Scarlet and Violet first, at the rate that we are going. I was originally going to be like, oh, it'll be like our interlude game and then we'll come back, but because there's a whole month of no streaming and all of that, there's a lot going on. Okay, I'm going this way. Ah! See, I don't think I'm reading these correctly. Maybe I am. I don't know. Dang it. Master of Puppets pulling a string. I heard Master, that's always what pops in your head. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, I'm dead. Res me. Yay. I'm glad that life bottle is a bit of an override. Get the star thing! Murder the star! Demaster will be interesting to see, and you've already done it on normal. See, that was my thought process, is like, it should be far more fun if I do it on Master Mode. Oh my gosh, this cactus like keeps going just out of my range. There we go. All these sentient cacti. We're using your brothers and sisters to survive in this desert, I guess. Yikes. I do not know how to get through this desert. I'm going to fight more things. Well, at least I'll level up a couple times, assuming that I do not perish. I forgot to give my people gels. That's gonna suck. Ew. 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 Why are you punching me, Starman? Murder the cute Pokemon star. I love how it runs. It's just like... It's hilarious. Murder! Oh my gosh. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna give some items to some people. We have 5 orange gels because that is how life goes. I don't need an orange gel. Nope, I really don't feel like fighting the bat. Okay, I thought I was supposed to follow the skeletons in a certain way, now I'm not so sure. At least I'm finding more chests this time, so that's cool. I thought there was like a town or a city or something. I got excited. So what is over here? Okay, now there's 2 of these. Oh, there's another chest. At least I'm finding new stuff. That's a good sign. We've been good, Ian. Oh, wait. Dang it. We've been good. At the beginning of stream, my 2-year-old was like, "Mom, attention!" It was pretty funny. She kept handing me a ball over and over again. It was adorable. But we're doing good. We're not horribly sick. Which has been nice. Just dealing with the normal daily life annoyingness now, and not the chronic, horrible, going to be fatigued and dead all the time kind of a thing. So that's nice. Did we make it?
I'm out of water.
But yeah, so it's been good. It's been, I feel like the biggest, like the most positive thing about the last couple weeks is that, so when we were sick, like we had to be home and quarantined, and we couldn't go anywhere, and we didn't want to give people what we had because it was so bad. So all of our social interactions were basically either none or all online, which, like, I love online interactions, but like if online interactions are like the only interaction I get, it's not good. And I think as people, we were created to have in-person, face-to-face interactions too. I don't think that ultimately online interactions can solely ultimately replace in-person interactions. So when we were stuck at home, it was horrible. I was going crazy, and it was just kind of created a lot of like circumstantial depression. And so once we were better and we were able to get through the day physically, it was so much better, because then we started being able to see people and hang out again, and like literally, it's like night and day difference, the person I felt like in July versus now. It's pretty crazy. And we got new phones. This weekend I was backing up pics, videos on your phone. It was funny seeing all the early stuff of our daughter. I got laughing so hard at one bit of her when she was 2. That's awesome. I also have been backing up my phone's photos and pictures Partly because I was looking for a specific picture, but then I was like, I've never actually backed up all of these onto my computer, and I really need to do that, and it's taking forever, because it's a lot of stuff. So...
Don't go drinking all of it.
Thanks, Yuri!
Hey, do you think we could take 5?
And you say I'm the one always wanting to rest.
Yeah!
Huh? The heat's gone and baked his brains.
Water! Oh, Carol, be careful. You'll hurt yourself if you fall.
Looks like he still had plenty of energy.
Wait up for old Raven!
Yeah.
And here I thought they couldn't bear to go another step.
Apparently we found a giant thing of water? Oh, so we did. Little oasis.
I'm in heaven. I thought we were really done for.
Hey now, you gotta be tougher than that if you're gonna save the world, kids.
Shut up.
It'll be dangerous if we just keep going like this.
If we turn back now, though, we'll only disappoint those poor children.
We've got to keep looking as long as we can.
If we're lucky, we may even find Pharaoh along the way.
That's right. And with this spring, we shouldn't have any trouble keeping up the search.
If you've already eaten the poison, you may as well lick the plate.
Yeah, you're right. We've come this far.
How about your water bottle, Carol? Did you fill it up?
I had to back them up because our new phones don't support an SD card anymore. My previous phone, which isn't super old, got 2 to 3 years ago. It had 32 gigs of storage plus a 128 gig SD card. New phone only has 128 internal. I'm trying to think of mine. I don't think mine has an SD card now that I think about it. I don't think I've ever used an SD card on my phone.
Here, I filled them for you. Here's yours, Rita.
Thanks, Judith.
Thanks.
Everybody else all set?
Yes.
All right, let's keep moving.
Sweet, and we get to save and everything. So that was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm curious what chests I missed, unfortunately. But I really don't feel like going back and finding out. So there's that. At least I got 2 of them here, so that's good. Also, for people in chat, are we Android or iPhone people? Because I know people who like swear by PC, but they love iPhone. So I'm curious now. Oh, I have to keep running. Okay. That was just a midpoint stop. Cool. Good to know. You're an Android person, Ian. Nice, nice. I always did it just for backup, and then once we had our daughter, amounts of pics, yeah, right? When you have a child, like I'm a photography person, like I do photography, but like not to that extent. Okay, this feels like a mimic. Let's find out if it's a mimic. Wait, why can't I go anywhere? Oh, cutscene. Dang it.
What the?
No. For real?
What are you doing, old man?
You see, I was thinking that there's a pretty odd creature over there.
You don't like Apple products at all, that's fair. But yeah, like, even as a photography person, like, I never, like, took a lot of pics on my phone. Like, I took pics for work, because that was part of my job, and I had a passion for that. But, like, in my everyday life, I just wasn't much of a camera person, and then I had a child, and that I have a lot of pictures now.
Huh? What is that?
It's totally Patty. It's Patty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack there.
That's my line. They don't tell me you're searching for treasure in the sand.
Quite so.
What's this?
What just happened? Why is Patty in the weirdest situations? Also, I have Android, in case anybody wants to know.
A treasure that Ifrid hid. This chest?
I'm surprised you were able to find treasure in the sand.
An adventurer's intuition is even sharper than the right side of a dolphin's brain.
Lol, what? Patty has some of the best random lines. What?
Intuition? How unscientific.
Oh, but you can't make light of intuition.
Seriously? Is that the treasure you're looking for?
Nah, this is just rubbish.
Nah.
Besides, finding treasure isn't my goal. It's recovering your memory, isn't it? And in order to do that, I need to find me grandfather's treasure, the Maris Stella.
Yeah? You still haven't recovered your memory yet?
Unfortunately, no. But my journey's only just beginning.
She sure recovers quickly.
I like that about her.
Really? I'm like that too, you know?
Nope.
Hey, if we keep chatting out here, we're gonna keel over.
Definitely.
Patty, why don't you come with us too? But I need to keep hunting for treasure.
Shut up and just come with us, alright?
That Rita's just like, just come already. Gosh.
Alf and Layla's parents don't seem to be anywhere.
And with the desert as brutal as all this, odds are they're not holding up too well.
Thanks, old man. This hot-as-hell desert was missing a looming sense of dread.
How could Kimura just abandon people out here because they got on his nerves?
Seriously, let's hurry up and find those kids' parents while we still have some strength left.
Right.
I'm trying, video game. But I'm not always good at these things. I mean, we haven't died yet, so that's good. Link. And suddenly, something.
Look, up ahead.
Let's go.
Are you okay?
I love that I accidentally just found them. I'm hoping that is just how this game goes. Or maybe I just accidentally did it correctly, I don't know.
It's you.
Do you feel better now?
My wife. Where's my wife?
You mean this woman? She's...
Please, hold still.
Water.
Fun fact, if you're in the desert, please do not chug water.
Feel the life coming back into me.
Like, you should drink water, obviously, to restore yourself, but if you chug water, like, to that extent, that's actually not... That's gonna have the opposite effect. Also, it's also better if your water is not cold. If you're like that, like, because your body has to warm up the water and it just takes extra processes in order to chug sand. Please don't chug sand either. That definitely has the opposite effect of hydrating you in the middle of the desert. So, also I love that her canteen is obviously infinite. I know, just stop drinking already. Like, she's gonna die. This is how she dies. She's gonna get murdered. I know. Yep. This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. Thank you for the hydrate. Also, the sound is kind of creepy now that I hear it. Anyway.
Oh, that really hit the spot.
Thank you so much.
Takes the bottomless cup of coffee to a new level. I was thinking of D&D, like the bottomless drinks.
We're alive. Thanks to you. You're our saviors.
Please, it's nothing.
We'll have time to relax once we get you back alive.
What's the problem? Things will work themselves out.
You're pretty crazy to say that in a situation like this.
I'd like to thank you for saving us, but I'm afraid I don't have anything with me that I could give you.
Oh, please. We don't need anything like that.
No, that simply won't do. Please, come to Mantake so that I can pay you back for what you've done.
Mantake?
Wait, are you the parents of Alf and Layla?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Did you see our children back in Mantake?
Yes, we met them there.
They were worried about their mom and dad.
They were even going to come out into the desert to look for you.
Oh, this is terrible. We have to go back to them.
Don't be so hasty. Do you think you two can go back by yourselves?
Well, that is... No, I guess we can't.
Then just calm down for now.
Aye, that's right. Just lie down and relax a bit. Patty, I think that's taking it a little too far.
Patty's like, let's just take a nap on the sand. This is fine.
A bird? In this desert?
Oh no.
Sounds close.
Sounds like it came from just up ahead.
So we'll get to meet him. It's about time. I was about to shrivel up in this heat.
You two come too.
Yes.
Make sure to keep a safe distance. You'll want to be out of the way in case a fight breaks out.
Yes, okay.
Dun dun dun. Save. Is this a full heal save? Good. 'Cause, yeah.
Avast, Repeat. Stop pulling at my clothes like that.
Patty, watch your step. It's dangerous.
Whoa, that was a close call. Repeat, you were only warning me. Repeat seems to like Patty. Why is that?
He just likes kids.
He wants youth and vim, not gray and stolid.
Stop!
Age has been the problem.
Wait, Patty is certainly young, but that's not everything, right?
Wow. Okay, I guess I go this way. Ooh. Chest that I missed. No, I don't want to find anything. Nope. I just saved at the... Fine. I'll fight this stupid thing and use up my health and my TP that I just got back. Do you know how hard it is to get health and TP in this game, as far as my characters using items and my items just going out of style? Come on, game.
I'm not done yet.
Tales of Arise says hello. Thankfully, it's not like that level of, crazy. Okay, when they said up ahead, did they mean like up ahead up or up ahead? Because they were facing a different direction. Ah! We all exactly level 30 now? Nope, Yuri's level 31, because sure. Or was it like this up ahead? We go this way? Maybe we go this way.
Something isn't right. Be on your guard. That's not Pharaoh.
Yeah, there's something different about that voice.
Oh. Ah.
What the? It's disgusting!
Okay, that is kind of creepy.
Using a decoy to sneak up on us. What a cowardly monster.
I've never seen a monster like that.
That's not a monster.
If it's not a monster, what the hell is it?
Even Repeat's frightened. This can't be good.
Let's get out of here.
It's coming this way!
Damn, looks like we have no choice. Out of the way, you two!
It's an Alolan Manta! I love it.
What is this?
I love that.
It's gross.
Oh.
I don't want to deal with it if we don't.
What is this thing? I bet this is some, like... Oh, the air has become sentient or some craziness like that. Don't use moonlight. Or it's a, some sort of guardian or something. Ow, don't hit me with your star whatevers. I don't like being hit with star beams. Oh, I should've, oh well. I was thinking Kirby and the Crystal Shard's secret boss. At least from the front view, yep. Except this looks sort of cute, and that was just, you know, that one was just creepy, so... Okay, thankfully it's not a million bats, so hopefully it doesn't turn into a million bats. If it does, I will be very depressed. And very bad. Andrew's played this game before, so Andrew's probably like, haha, it's this monster. I don't know. I need to punch this guy. There we go. Punch. Dang it. At least it's not up high enough that I'm missing. If I had to, like, absolutely have a bow for this fight, I would be so annoyed. Okay, apparently it can make it day or night, which is a little crazy. Why do you keep making it day and night over and over again? That's really disorienting. Stop! Oh my gosh. It's like having a Pokemon that has learned both, that's like learned Sunny Day, and there's not really a night version of that that works well. Like, Moonlight's technically a healing move, so like, yes, it's like having Sunny Day and Rain Dance. It's just why. Ow. Ooh, nope, give me a... Never mind. Save me, Estelle! Okay, strategy... edit... Where's the thing? That's over limit. So she can use items. Gonna do that real quick, just so Estelle, or yeah, there we go. Okay, did she use her own shell? Good. Okay. This is how we are making it so that my characters don't keep using items on each other, or on themselves. Do not use, that's up to you, so that's fine. I need to wait for a moment. Item. That's fine. Ow, I walked into that. Stop making it day and night. Okay, cool. I was like, Estelle better use an orange shell on herself or I will be so upset. Be like, I gave you this power. There you go. Murder the flying manta ray of day and night. There we go.
We got it, but
Oh, I'm so tired.
I'm so
okay.
dead.
Oh, I feel so...
Yay, level up.
it vanished.
What's this?
I can't go on.
No, easy.
Carol.
Thanks for the GG. Everyone's dying.
More simmering, dizzying heat and grilling mollusks.
What? What, Patty?
I'm afraid even I can't take any more.
This isn't good.
Okay then. The end.
What?
The gimmick with that fight is that its elemental weaknesses change based on the time, but to be honest, it's pretty chill without knowing that. Oh, I didn't know that. Your Rita AI was pretty great there too. Well, that's good. Yeah, because I would not have picked up on that at all. Like, not even close.
town? That dragon from the Wizened of Kados. Go ahead. Hope you choke on my bones.
Are we dead? Of course not. It's a JRPG.
We collapsed in the desert, and this can't be heaven.
I love that that's Yuri's evaluation immediately.
Where are we?
Someone's house, that's for... The freaking Wonder Chef just, like, followed us. Nobody dies in a JRPG. Oh, wait. Redacted says... Redacted? That's a lot of redacteds in a lot of games. So many redacteds. What are we learning? You know exactly the stabbing? Okay. I learned croquette. Apparently. Carol. Hourglass. Who's this person? The one that Gabe's official channel spoils with a clip? Oh, that one. Okay, I was thinking of a different stabbing. See, this is why I was like, that could be so many people. But yes, there is that one. I am aware of that one, even though that's one of the games I have never played.
Don't you want a morning kiss?
Ew, what? No. That was so creepy.
Are you feeling better now?
Yeah.
That was just...
How about you guys? Are you alright?
I don't even know. I never know how to take it. It just comes out of nowhere.
Yes, it would seem that way.
I know the headpads are just like, dear child, please stop.
We all collapsed in the desert, right? So what are we doing in this town?
Seems like someone came to our aid.
Though we're not sure who.
I wonder what kind of praiseworthy fellow could cross such a toasty desert and save so many people.
Patty's language in general is just... Whoever was, like, the writer that just was in charge of writing Patty's whole everything is just... I like to believe it's a separate person. I know it's probably one writer, but, like, I like to believe it's a specific person specifically wrote Patty's lines.
We need to find whoever it was and thank them.
What about the couple who was with us?
They appear to have been brought here as well.
So they didn't get a look at our rescuers either?
Apparently they lost consciousness like the rest of us. I believe the two of them are having a look around town.
I wonder, was it just a mirage?
What do you mean?
Oh, just before I blacked out, I saw that dragon that got the air under control back at Kados.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't you see it, Estelle?
No, I didn't see anything.
Then that monster must have saved us or something.
A monster saved us? I can't believe that.
Was it just a mirage then? So what's the story? Where exactly are we?
The kindly gentleman is looking into that very matter for us.
Kindly gentle? Oh, you mean the old man?
There's no barrier here. This town is weird.
I thought the mountains in the east were supposed to be uninhabited.
Rita, Carol, over here.
What's that?
The monster that attacked us in the desert dropped it. I didn't see any feathers on that thing.
That's one of Pharaoh's feathers.
Dun dun dun.
But why would that monster have one of Pharaoh's feathers?
Man, there's so much we don't know.
Yep.
Welcome back.
And just why was it up to me to go tromping off on a recon mission?
If I'd gone, this sweet young lady would have been all alone with you. That's far too unsafe.
Unsafe? You can't possibly mean me.
Yes, we mean you.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I think I'm gonna gag.
Suppose I don't mind people thinking I'm dangerous. Adds to my mysterious charm.
No, please stop.
It seems we're in Jormungand. You know, that town from the diary on the ghost ship.
What? We just passed out and showed up in Jormungand? What the heck? Okay, that's cool.
Wait, this is Jormungand?
The town that needed the clear seal crystal to protect itself from monsters?
It makes sense. They don't have a barrier here.
That must be why they were searching for a way to drive away the monsters.
But that was 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, and I find it strange that they were getting by at all without a barrier.
You're right.
What if we were to show this case to one of the locals and ask them?
Yes, we might learn something about Pharaoh that way as well.
I agree.
Interesting. So many questions. The Heartland town, Jormungand. Interesting. I love that it's like a whole big, like you would have no idea you're in the desert. It's like some crazy paradise. What in the world?
What was the deal with that weird monster we ran into in the sands of Kogor?
Just the thought of it still sends chills down my spine.
Was that thing even alive?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it wasn't anything like other creatures that make their home in the desert.
Huh. Another astute observation from Captain Carroll.
Whatever it was, I hope we never see it again.
Me too.
Jormungand. Jormungand be given those chill vibes. Okay, are you a shop? Cool. I like shops. Shops are where I get my 15 orange shells, because I ran out again. Shops are where I spend all my money. Let's see. These people have weird clothes. I mean, compared to, like, other people in the game. Hey, look, it's, these guys. Kids must be worried. If only they didn't come looking for us. Okay. A simple tent. Keep forgetting that's a thing in this game. One second, I need to turn something off. Ugh. Okay. What's over here? Dang it, I can't go to the sage's residence. That's where I wanted to go, though. I need to see a sage. My father died very suddenly, and I found myself governing this village, but it isn't going well at all. I don't know what I would do without the sage's help. Well, okay then, we accidentally met the person in charge-ish. Colosseum, scene of countless bloody battles. It's so thrilling. I want to die in that stone circle someday? That's my dream. Wild, isn't it? It's a shame the Colosseum is so far from here. Okay then.
So after all we went through to cross the desert, we can't meet Pharaoh.
And after you've all risked your lives to help me.
Maybe it's better that we didn't find him after all.
Yeah, if we had to fight him now, we probably wouldn't make it out.
Think about it though, Pharaoh can fly. He's free to be pretty much anywhere at any time. Tracking him down will be a tall order unless he's got a lair somewhere in the area.
No one's saying that meeting him will be impossible.
We might get some information if we ask around in the town.
You're right. Thank you, both of you.
Talk to NPCs, got it. Child, give me information. That box, I feel as though I've seen it somewhere. Can't seem to recall where it was though. Well, the kid actually did pretend to you know, give some information. He's like, I've seen it. Child. Look, I told you, I don't remember where I saw it. You sure are pesky. You don't remember what kind of shoes people you passed the street yesterday were wearing, do you? What if I do? What if I have that kind of memory? Welcome, travelers. I'm afraid our village doesn't have anything particularly special to offer, okay? Other child, tell me things. Are you people from somewhere else? Is it pretty here with all the flowers blooming? Yes, it's very strange. You came from across the sea. You must be so tired. You've been on a ship for a long time. Yes? What? No? Blastia? What's that? I'm sorry, you just asked what a Blastia is? Interesting. Town's currently facing a terrible crisis, the threat of a giant monster attack. Everyone says we can accomplish anything with the sage on our side. Is it alright to believe that? Who's the sage? I want to know who the sage is. What about you? Oh! Person in green.
That box. Do you know something about this box?
Launchy had it. Where did you get it?
On a ship called the Atherum, my lovely lady. Have you heard of it?
Of course. You know about the Atherum too?
Yes. We happen to come across it on the ocean.
Did you see Launchy?
And Launchy would be...
Oh, Launchy is my love. I'm sorry to suddenly get so personal.
Are we gonna say that this town is suspended in time? Because that ship was very gone.
Your love. Damn it. Hey, Carol. Your turn.
Wow, Raven. Wow.
You're hopeless. All that we saw was, the ship itself. Oh, I see.
Could I ask your name?
Oh, my name is Yuafan.
That's the name that was in the diary we found on the Atherum.
Yep.
Perhaps she's a descendant with the same name?
Nope, I bet that this town is suspended in time.
Do you know about the clear seal crystal?
They say it has the power to drive back monsters.
The sage said it was necessary to make a barrier around the town. Is that what's in the box?
Yes, we came to deliver this box to you.
Or generally a ghost town. That's true. These people could all be dead and we're talking to ghosts. That is extremely fair. That is not outside the JRPG realm of possibility. And it could also be even worse than that. Because usually JRPGs like give an even worse twist of, oh, also this, and you're just like, wow, that's creepy and terrifying, and just why?
I see.
Hey, is that the key?
Could I have the box?
We're gonna open the box!
Wow, is this the clear seal crystal?
Looks like it.
It's so sparkly and glittery. A treasure even more beautiful than sea sparkles blooming on the surface of the ocean.
Thank you, Patty.
So who's that sage you were talking about earlier?
The sage is a great Critian who came to our town from across the desert.
Interesting.
A Critian?
Well, creating a barrier is basically creating a Blastia.
Blastia? But we can make Blastia with current technology, right?
There are people who do. You saw the Blastia at Emmett Hill in Cair Bakram. But I don't think that sage guy is the one who made those Blastia with messed up formulas.
I'm sorry. I don't really understand. But the sage said that the clear CL crystal was needed to create the barrier. So Longchi set out to look for it. It's been 3 years since he left.
3 years, huh? You must be worried.
Wait, this sounds weird.
Yeah, the stories don't match up.
You'd think she could have miscounted by 1,000 years?
Here we go. Now we're questioning this.
How old is she anyway?
The same thing could have happened 3 years ago, or 1,000 years ago, probably.
Thank you, Patty. That solves it.
They say that history repeats itself, but who really knows?
Is that sage in this town? Where does he live?
Oh, yes. He lives in the house farthest into the town.
I think it might be faster if we went to talk to the sage.
Yes, maybe so.
If you're going there, could you take the clear CL crystal to the sage for me?
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's go.
Do 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 do. Jorgen is weird is the title of this next cutscene. I love it.
This town's weird. It's in the middle of the desert, but look at all the plants.
It sort of reminds me of Mantake.
Yeah, but there is something different.
Really?
There may be more here than meets the eye. Maybe the truth is hidden away.
Leave it to Judith to put things into perspective.
The better the intuition, the more you see.
Hey, I have intuition.
Were you expecting something different? No, I was not. I just love how they title their cutscenes. It's so good. Now it's not shut tightly. Now I can go in. What? Please don't tell me that Duke is the actual sage. Please tell me that Duke is just here.
Huh? Hey, that's... You're...
Who exactly?
We've run into each other a couple times.
You? How have you come to this place?
What do you mean, how? We walked. As in, across the desert.
Oh, hey, Duke. What do you mean, how did we get here?
I see. And yet, how did you... No matter. For what reason have you come?
We're a little curious about this.
This must have cost you dearly to obtain.
Actually, it just sort of landed in our lap.
That was quite a miracle.
You're planning on making a barrier blastia, aren't you? You're free to go pretending you're a sage, but forget about making any blastia. Who would even consider building a barrier blastia with something that's so obviously not a core?
But it is a solid mass of air. It simply lacks an inscribed formula.
Lacks an inscribed formula? What do you mean?
They are most commonly known as apatheia, of which the clear CL crystal is one example.
So this is an apatheia?
That the treasure you've been looking for, old man?
Also, I am not the sage.
Huh?
I was like, I hope that Duke is randomly the sage, but he's not, which I knew, but that's fine.
No such being exists any longer.
That's a problem. We'll need to get that back from you in that case.
Neither I nor humanity have a need for such a thing.
Whoa! What are you doing? Hold on a sec!
It's the same phenomenon we saw at Cave Mock!
Oh man. Just when I found one.
The apatheia bring only chaos to humanity. They are better off returned to air.
Return to air? Is that really all you did just now?
That's still no reason to go smashing other people's things.
What kind of a person treats treasure so poorly?
Wasn't the clear CL crystal, the apatheia, needed to save this town from the monsters?
This is where Duke is gonna be like, this town doesn't actually exist.
This town has no use for a barrier, and no need to be saved. This place has been granted everlasting calm.
Okay, cool. So that's a hint.
Come to mention it, it is pretty quiet here.
But still, there are monsters like Pharaoh nearby.
How do you know of Pharaoh?
I'd ask you the same thing. You seem to know about him yourself.
Please, tell us what you know.
Because he called me an insipid poison of the world.
Pharaoh referred to me as a
There we
poison.
go. Yep, they're clearly all dead, basically.
I see.
You know something, don't you?
There is a being in this world who possesses a power the Entelekea despise.
You mean... me?
This being is known as the Child of the Full Moon.
Child of the Full Moon. Like in the legend. By Entelekea, you mean Pharaoh?
That is correct.
But what would the Entelekea have against me? Against a Child of the Full Moon? What is this power the Child of the Full Moon possesses that they despise?
That answer lies only within the hearts of the Entelekea themselves.
Interesting. We're getting some major plot here.
Which means I've got no choice but to find Pharaoh and ask him myself.
Do not be foolish. Meeting Pharaoh would end only in the death of the child of the full moon.
But... Estelle, give it a rest.
Hey, Regay, Jaeger from Ruinsgate talked about the Entelekea earlier, didn't he?
I don't like that the X is a K sound. I want to say entelexia, because that's how it's spelled, but it's Entelekea for some reason, and I'm like, why would you do this to me, video game?
Something about them being the ancient race that built Nordopolica.
So Pharaoh built Nordopolica? That doesn't seem possible.
Yeah, birds don't build buildings.
Take your leave. There's nothing more for you here.
Wait, there's something I want to ask you too.
It's all Greek to me. That was a stretch.
What were you doing at that Air Krene? Just who are you? What is that sword of yours?
Those matters exceed your comprehension.
What is my sword? It's the Monado, obviously. The Monado is in Tales of Vesperia, confirmed.
Do not ask of them again. Go. I have nothing more to say.
Also, Yendru, how is Xenoblade Chronicles 3? I have been very much avoiding all Xenoblade Chronicles 3 streams because I want to play the game myself, and I know how Xenoblade games play, and I don't want the story spoiled for me. But how is the game? Is it good? How does it compare to 1 and 2? Because we don't talk about the other Xenoblade game.
Where do you get off?
Rita.
Judith be like, I know things.
Duke may have been the one that saved us in the desert.
It's been a blast. Great story. Pacing tutorials don't suck. Oh, okay. That is high praise. Okay. I am expecting very good things. By the way, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, some of the plot twists in that were so good. Xenoblade 1 has good plot twists too, honestly, but like, I don't know. They're both good. They're both good. No, that was not actually a stretch of a joke. The X to K sound is a Greek thing. Oh, that's why you were saying that. I thought your joke was like, because Pharaoh's from Egypt, so we're just naming another place. Sorry, I didn't know that's what you meant by that.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go and thank him.
Hold up. He doesn't seem the type to do something like that.
You don't think so?
Just a hunch. You said that child of the full moon he mentioned was the sister of brave Vesperia, right?
Yeah. Goddess who bathes this world in her golden light, you are named Child of the Full Moon. Your brother, brave Vesperia, watches over us from the skies. You remain bound to your mother, the Earth, and will shelter her with your unceasing protection.
I have so many theories on this game right now.
Is there like a hidden meaning in there?
Okay, maybe not so many theories, but like a theory.
I'm not sure, but maybe it's more than just an old legend.
Dun dun dun! It's more than just a legend trope.
Remaining to protect the Earth, huh?
Could protecting the Earth have anything to do with ruling over this world?
You mean like becoming the Emperor? If Estelle is the child of the full moon, that would add up.
Which means all the previous emperors would have been on Pharaoh's hit list.
I've never heard of anything like that. This all sounds pretty complicated.
Unlurk, after getting locked out of the house by a parental unit who didn't bother to pay attention to the clues that someone has stepped out the— oh no! Yikes. That sucks, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I suppose it might be a bit too complicated for you, Patty.
It's too complicated for you, too.
How'd you like that?
I see we left the beach.
There was no beach. Stop it. If anything, actually, this doesn't look like a beach either. This looks more like, I don't even know. This is petally wettily meadows. That place.
Rita can explain it to you later.
Me?
Shouldn't we be thinking more about what to do next?
I'm gonna stay here. There are things I've got to investigate.
Like what, Rita?
Investigate?
How'd you like that?
Everyone agreed with me that it was a beach. Ergo, it was a beach.
That is not how objectivity works.
Clear seal crystals, apatheia, all kinds of things. Honestly, I have a few bones to pick with Mr. Warm and Fuzzy over there. If you're all going back, we'll have to say our goodbyes here.
But...
Oh, that's too bad. I don't imagine the desert will be much fun on your own, but good luck.
Oh, that's right. I can't go anywhere without crossing that desert.
We can afford to take a load off while she's checking things out, can't we? I'm pretty interested in apatheia myself.
If we're going back into the desert, we need to take time to prepare. We don't want to keel over again.
That's true. How about we leave tomorrow? Rita, 1 day should be enough, right?
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay then, we'll meet up near the exit tomorrow morning.
Right. See you then.
No, why are we partying with everyone again? Oh my gosh. Can I go back in here? Is Duke still here?
I have nothing left to say to you.
Lol. Bye.
You're not gonna follow him?
What's the point? He's not gonna talk to me.
So this was a complete waste of time?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Apatheia?
When the air crane went berserk, Jaeger was carrying this box. This box was what messed up my magic.
You think the apatheia is what's causing the air crane to go out of control?
Judging from the evidence, it could be a valid hypothesis.
So when the Blastia and Heliord was going out of control, you think there was apatheia nearby? And the air crane and cave mock too?
There may have been. Otherwise, maybe the apatheia has been damaging the whole world's air crane little by little, and a large distortion just happened to appear then.
I see.
It's really nothing more than a guess, but it could be right.
You don't sound very sure of yourself.
In science, you continually make hypotheses, then test them, and you get closer and closer to the truth. That's how it is. Well, okay. Maybe I can do something with this after all.
What are you gonna do now?
The next step after a hypothesis is testing it.
Well, okay then, Rita. Any other random... I got a strange mark. Dang it. Gotta go talk to all my party members. There's like a lot that I feel like there are things that we know in this game. There's also just like a random amount that we just don't know. It's weird.
We weren't able to find Pharaoh after all.
Yeah, our first job as a guild was an egregious failure. What do you think? Should we go back to Dongrest?
That might be best. But would you be okay with that, Yuri? And what about Estelle?
I'd be fine with it. As for Estelle, I'll leave that answer up to her.
All right.
This sure is a serene little town.
Huh? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? No guilds, no empire. It's a little strange.
Yeah, but I think it's relaxing.
Yeah, but even so, I prefer Dongrest.
That's how everyone is. Everybody prefers the place where they grew up.
Do they though?
You too, Yuri?
Well, yeah, sure.
But if we're gonna work together and brave Vesperia, we'll have to decide on a single place for our home base.
We could always make someplace new, you know.
Someplace new?
Yeah, you know, everyone thinks of Dongrest as the Union City, but it's really Altosk City. It could be like that. Brave Vesperia could make its own city.
Sweet.
Brave Vesperia's own city. Yeah, I like that idea.
I like that we went from let's make a guild that's like of a few people to let's make an entire city. Like what?
Well, either way, we've got a lot of jobs as a guild ahead of us before we can be thinking about things like that.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, now that you mention it, Nordopolica is Palestrale's city, isn't it?
Yeah, if you think of it that way, Nordopolica is more of a guild city than Dongrest even.
Yeah, and Belius rules the city too. Nordopolica, Leader of a city, Duce of a guild. Wonder what sort of person Bellius is.
I don't know, but they're keeping it from us for a little bit for some random reason. Okay, I desperately need to use the restroom, so I will be right back. See y'all in... Wow, as I pressed the wrong thing. See y'all in a minute or two. Hi, hello, I'm back. Waiting for the I'm back comment. Okay, let's go continue talking to all of our party members. Woo! I also, when I stood up, I was like, wow, I am far more tired than I thought. Oh, thanks! Oh, thanks, Andrew.
Hey, old man. You can feel free to go on ahead to Nordopolica.
Hey there, youngin'. What? You want to get rid of me so soon?
Wrong. I just wouldn't want you to miss the new moon and your chance to deliver the letter all on our account.
Honestly, I could do fine without your concern.
Wrong again. If brave Vesperia gets in the way of Altosk's work, we'll be apologizing to the Dawn for an eternity.
What? You're too young to bother yourself with such fluff.
Hi, back. I'm here. Perfect. Thank you. I was waiting for something. I was waiting for it.
It's a matter of brave Vesperia being trustworthy. You see what I mean?
We've still got time left until the new moon. We'll be fine.
You sure?
Anyway, ain't about to go back through the desert and that cave myself. If I got killed by some monster on the way there, not only would the letter not get delivered, but brave Vesperia certainly wouldn't look very trustworthy to potential clients then, would they?
In that case, we collect your bones and the letter and deliver them as promised.
Oh, how kind of... Wait, hey!
Anyway, just as long as you won't go blaming me if you don't manage to deliver it on time.
No problem.
I was busy slaughtering slavers and spice runners. Fair enough. No, what are you doing tonight? Oh, just murder. Justified murder.
So you weren't able to meet Pharaoh after all?
But I learned about some very important things. The child of the full moon, and the Antilocheia.
But the only new thing we learned was what those words mean.
But did we really learn what those words mean? I feel like there's a lot to be said about what those words actually mean.
As for the reason Pharaoh's trying to kill you, it seems we won't know unless we go and ask him directly.
But you heard what he was saying. If I go to meet Pharaoh, he'll just wipe me out.
It looks like we'll never know the truth then.
After all this, it's like I'm being told that I should just give up.
Yeah, just give up.
No, no way.
Maybe...
Huh?
Maybe what I'm trying so hard to figure out isn't really that important to know at all.
No, it's important. We're playing a JRPG. Which slavers are spice runners? All of the above.
What do you mean?
If I'd never met you, Yuri, and I just kept living my life in that castle, I would have lived without ever knowing about the Child of the Full Moon, or the Antilocheia, or any of that.
Yes, we would not know those terms, but we still don't know what they mean.
So maybe I could just go on living without knowing why Pharaoh wants me dead.
No, why? If someone wants you dead, you kind of want to know the reason.
So you're saying you should just go back to the capital?
This is a stupid idea.
I think that's definitely an option.
Okay, it is an option, but it's a dumb option, so you shouldn't choose. I'm only telling the characters what they should do.
If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you.
Yuri.
Our contract with you is null and void at this point, after all.
That's true.
It's just, I don't really like hypothetical situations. They're not real life.
I'm sorry, you're right. I shouldn't backseat for Yuri and Estelle. That's so improper of me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This isn't no backseating tag stream after all. Oh, is that supposed to be my game? Oh, okay. I don't even know what you were... I don't even know what I asked then.
And I'm not too good at pretending to forget things that I already know. If you can do that, then I don't have any problem with it. But can you really?
Then I can't do that either. But I have no idea
what... Welcome in! It is an average Deku raid! Hello, friends! Welcome on in, everybody! How are you doing, guys? How was Pokemon? I'm so sad that you continue doing Pokemon. Unless for some reason you randomly changed it at the last second. But I really wanted to watch the totally not Heart Gold, Soul Silver Pokemon Nuzlocke. How are you guys doing? Did you lose any Pokemon? Any crazy things? Did you catch new Pokemon? I want to know. Official hellos to Ray Charles. Thank you also for the follow, my friend. And Zapdos. And Narcissus. And Deku, of course. And Sea Runner. What? Thank you, Deku, for the resub. 4 months. Oh my goodness. I'm still saying hi to people. Placat. There's probably other people. Yay. I think you left your mog cheese in my chat. I brought him back to you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so it's just, you know, sometimes he just wanders off and, you know. I just have to tease him because he's in the other room and can hear me live. Like, even more, like, it's delayed. You know how streams are slightly delayed for people? I mean, you can change that technically, but he can hear it, like, live immediately, so it's funnier that way. Anyway. You thought you were already following? No worries. I do that with other people all the time, too, where I'm just like, wait a minute, I'm not actually following this person. So, there's that. He got a Charizard named Pizza. Life is perfect. I mean, you have a Charizard and pizza is perfect, so yes, that is amazing. But does the Charizard have good moves? This is the question, though. Anyway, thank you guys so much for rating. If you don't know who I am, by the way, official introduction. I realize I need a delay now because sometimes people get caught in ads. Hello, welcome. My name is Next to Sketch. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I grew up playing Nintendo games, mainly Zelda. And yeah, I've been playing a lot of JRPGs on stream. We finished Tunic last Friday. And we're playing more Tales of Vesperia tonight and for this week and next week, but we're also gonna be playing some Horizon Forbidden West in the upcoming weeks. So if you are interested in hanging out for that game, that's a game that we're gonna be playing. So shameless plug on my own channel because, you know, that's the thing that people do. So anyway, the Charizard has Flamethrower. Yes, that is perfect then. Pokemon Red was actually one of my Pokemon Red / Yellow because they kind of came out around the same-ish time. Were some of my first video games. That and Link's Awakening and Ocarina of Time. They're some of my first video games of all time. Incredible run tonight. Great encounters with great moves. Yes. Okay, so how randomized? So you said it's like an Ironmon run, but I admit I've tried to read the Ironmon rules and I just don't get it. But is it still randomized? Because it looked like it was randomized. So to what extent is the randomization? Because it feels like you've gotten like actually decent moves on your Pokemon. And when I do randomized Nuzlocke, I get horrible moves on my Pokemon. That make no sense. So there's that. But yes, thank you, Placat, for Tunic. Yay! Yeah, Tunic was super duper fun. Highly's just playing it. It's really, the game is not extremely hard. It's definitely difficult. It's a difficult game, but it's not like, I don't know. I'm trying, because I know some people have said like, oh, the game is super difficult, or how is it? I wouldn't say it's like crazy hard. It's like challenging, but in a good way. Though I will say we use a guide for the end, but that's mainly because I didn't want to be playing the game for several weeks because I decided to do something in the game that was going to take longer than I thought. So I was like, dang it. And then we got through much faster, so that was nice. It's just more like Ironmon, randomized, but move, stats, PP, and abilities are random. Okay, getting good moves because I set the to favor. You know, I should definitely do that one day. If I ever do Nuzlocke on stream again, which I probably won't, even though it's tempting. But yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna Nuzlocke again, which is very sad. After the Black 2 Nuzlocke, I was just like, I'm done. I'm done with Nuzlocks. I hope to play Scarlet and Violet though, and all that. Oh yeah, no worries, Sea Runner, no worries. It was funny, all my Saturdays were open, and then when you asked the question, I was like, I just got finished scheduling my Saturdays, dang it. So, it's all good. Ironmon is still way harder. See, I remember in like the very brief time I showed up at IHRPie's streams, didn't stick around. I don't stick around very well with very big streamers. You just can't really get to know people, like, as well. So I watched it for the lulz for a little bit. I got so confused at what he was doing, I was like, I don't know what's happening, because he wouldn't stay alive for long enough for me to figure out what was happening. So there's that. So you continue your moon, Nuzlocke. Okay, see, here's where I should also ask the question. Because I don't think I've asked the question to everybody who's been in chat before, but what is your favorite generation of Pokemon? I would say my favorite is probably Gen 2. I think it fixed some things, not fixed, that's the wrong word, but it added some things that Gen 1 didn't have, and I just really like Gen 2 for some reason. It's just nice. It's just nice. The Pokemon are great. I will say the leveling pre-Heart Gold Soul Silver, not great, but I still like Gen 2 a lot. So thank you for the lurk, Zephyr. Yeah, no sad is we're gonna do things on yeah. Gone with the Wind. My favorite generation is Yoshi Cat. So Gen 4, essentially, Elia. Gen 5 for you. Gen 2 is probably second place. Nice. Deku, Gen 5 is one of my least favorite generations. So that's funny, actually. But I pretty much like most all Pokemon, but definitely Gen 5 is like one of my bottom. Sorry. I don't know the generations, I have to be honest. What gen is Shinx? That would also be Gen 4, would be Shinx. So Diamond and Pearl is Generation 4. So it's red, blue, yellow, it's Gen 1. Gold and Silver is Gen 2. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Gen 3. Diamond, Pearl, Gen 4. Black and White, Gen 5. Gen 6 is X and Y. Gen 7 is Sun and Moon. And then Gen 8 is Sword and Shield, if you need the reference. Fun fact, X and Y is the first generation to not have a third game. It's one of it. So technically, well, Gen 6. So Gen 5 was the first one to break the rule with doing black and white too. But Gen 6 has X and Y and no other games after the fact. Every other generation so far, except 8. Actually, 8 is also going to follow in X and Y's footsteps. It seems. Doesn't have any follow-up games, so and it's fun. Cheese, I know yours is Gen 4. Sea Runner, Gen 4, probably because it's where I started. Great side games, great designs. Gen 4 is pretty solid for sure. I didn't like Gen 4 as a kid, but now like replaying and looking at the Pokemon and different things, I like Gen 4. There are definitely some things in Gen 4 that were strange, like with certain Pokemon in gyms. Certain choices that I was confused about, but it's a pretty solid. I will say the Gen 4 anime, I still need to watch all of the anime of all the generations, but it takes forever to get through. I love the Gen 4 anime. It's actually really good. Esrin, Gen 5 is the worst generation, but somehow the best games. I still would generally disagree. I don't think it's a good game either. I have two answers, Gen 1 for the story, Gen 4 for the mechanics. Okay, that's fair. Isn't Arceus technically Gen 8? No, because they can, well, no. Because it's a Gen 4 spinoff. Technically. I mean, it's actually a mainline, they consider it a mainline game, really, if you want to go there. I don't think it's a Gen 8. I don't think so. For 8th Gen and on, I'm sure that the third game, quote, be counted as a DLC because, yes. Yep. Well, not just Nintendo. Everyone's obsessed with the DLC model. That's everyone. Nintendo actually took forever to get onto DLC. Because, like, PlayStation and Microsoft, all those guys, everyone else was on the DLC model before Nintendo. And then Nintendo finally gave in and realized it could actually make the money. So, they are not wrong, though. They are not wrong. Now, Nintendo is good at keeping their prices high because of supply and demand, and because they're like a whole following, so there is that. But yeah. It is counted as Gen 8? Well, that's interesting then. I didn't realize it was officially counted that way. You like my sand tag? Thanks. We're in the desert in the game right now, so there's just a lot of random desert jokes right now. The entirety of the Steel Gym. Yes, I might be talking about that, Yandrew. I might be talking about that. If you guys haven't played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time, Darkness, Sky, do yourself a favor and get Sky and play it. You know, I tried to play a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game once, and I did not get through it very well. So So the game is still fun. It's very different. It's a very different kind of game to play. Jennifer anime is good. They completely did Ash dirty in the League, though. Correct. At risk of spoilers, because I don't think people care about Pokemon anime spoilers. And if you do, I guess mute right now. So in Gen 4 in the League, Ash actually knows what he's... So in Gen 4, the whole series, he actually knows what he's doing. He picks good moves. He learns from the mistakes that he made. And then he goes into the League and literally he loses because there are legendaries. There's a stupid person... There's a freaking guy who has legendaries and so he loses. Like, okay... So it felt like they made Ash too good in the Gen 4 anime that they said to themselves, oh crap, we made him too good. This guy will have legendaries. That's how we can say that Ash doesn't win the League. And I'm just like, why? It's stupid. Anyway, that's my mini rant. That's my mini rant. Oh no, Cheese is coming over here.
And then the next season, I'm gonna win by being really straightforward. Ha ha ha. Oh wait, that has a type advantage against me. So much for character development.
Yeah, so Gen 5 Pokemon anime is don't watch it. Anyway. Oh man. Legend of Arceus is a precursor Gen 4 game with Gen 8 mechanics, same as Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl, Gen 4 remix with Gen 8 mechanics. Yeah, I just don't see... I don't know. Anyway. Still part of Gen 8, but it takes place in Gen 4's region. I don't know. I feel like... I don't know. That's weird. No, my favorite generation is Yoshi Cat. Not Gen 4, just Yoshi Cat. Excellent. I love it. Thank you for your taxes, Omnias. See, it's Gen 8 in the... That... I don't... Okay. That seems more subjective than objective, but okay. I enjoyed Gen 8. I am not a fan of the Diamond Pearl remix, though. Strongly dislike the graphics. Sea Runner, I like the graphics. I dislike the Diamond Pearl remakes because there were things in Diamond and Pearl that were issues that they really should have fixed in the remake instead of making it a completely true... That part bothered me. But I actually like the art style. Then again, I like cute chibi things, so I'm biased. Gen 5 Ash is a clown? Yes, he is. Definitely takes grinding, is different, but the story of Darkness Time Sky has a great story. Nice. Curbasaur, when she was still streaming, she did one of the mystery dungeons. I can't remember which one, though. 10 out of 10 impression, would recommend much wow. Beautiful. Also in Gen 5 anime, Ash had to pull out the decks on a coughing. A mon from his own region. Yes. Yes. I hate that the Gen 5 anime is horrible. Cheesy, you're very much like Turtles. It's exactly something he would do. It's pretty great. They didn't make things better. Yes. Yes, they did not make things better in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Yep, right, yep, coughing. Coughing was used against him over and over again, and Ash was just like, what? So, like, I understand if, like, the character that he's traveling with uses the dex on Pokemon like that. Like, in the Gen 4 anime, Dawn was Ash wouldn't be the one to look up the Pokemon. Dawn would have a legitimate question about what the Pokemon was, even if Ash already knew what the Pokemon was. That's an okay way to show your viewers who may be new to Pokemon or the anime what the Pokemon is without dumbing Ash down. Like, there are still ways. Like, and if it had been like, oh, Ash used the Pokédex to show someone else what the Pokemon was, then sure. But that's not, it was legitimately like Ash being like, what is this Pokemon, herder? I've never seen it in my life. Literally, seriously? Anyway, I'm sorry. I hate the Gen 5 games are not as bad as the Gen 5 anime, thankfully. I may not like the Gen 5 games, but the Gen 5 games are still good. I just personally don't like them. But mechanically, they're great. And visually, they're great. And the story is still great. But for some reason, I don't like it. And I don't know what it is. And I know it's completely subjective, and I'm still trying to figure out what it is. But Nuzlocking it, not fun. Not a fun gen to Nuzlocke, that's for sure. But yeah. I enjoyed the Meloetta arc though. Then again, I just like the song Meloetta sang. I did not like the Meloetta arc. I was like, please can this end? Please can this end? I don't know why I subjected myself to the Gen 5 anime. I really don't. But I got through it somehow. Somehow I did. I enjoyed the Gen 5 games. Good looking, great story. Not my top choice though. Fair enough. Ash is still... Omnius Ash is 10. How dare you say he's 12? So there's obviously something wrong with him. No, he's a Time Lord. Friends, Ash is a Time Lord. If you've not seen this theory, go look it up. 10. He's 10. He had a birthday. No, they've never celebrated. As far as I know. No, wait, you're serious? I don't think they actually celebrated his birthday. I think time loop was the explanation. Always, time loop. That's why he's getting dumber as the seasons go on. I'm just kidding, anyway. Also, I tried watching the Alolan anime. That was special. I could not... The tone and the vibe just changed so much. I was like, I'm not sure that I can get through this willingly. But anyway. You think it was a confirmed time loop? Honestly, with Pokemon games, just don't think too hard about it. Speaking of which, for Scarlet and Violet, I told people this earlier. Please, can I crush your hopes and dreams right now? With the whole, like, you can do any gym in any order and all. I'm gonna crush your dreams, I'm sorry. If you want to mute me so that you can live in a different world, that's fine. But for Scarlet and Violet, just because you can do any gym in any order doesn't mean that they're going to be leveled up the way that they're supposed to be. Doesn't mean that the Pokemon are going to be harder. Doesn't mean that the Pokemon are going to change that the gym leaders have. Please do not have these expectations going into... You've seen what the Pokemon Company has done over so many decades. They're not changing anything. It's all going to be the same darn thing. So please do not get your hopes up. Just crush them right now because... Please, guys. Just because it's open world and we can, quote, do them in any order does not mean that they're actually going to level scale. And in fact, I think there are literally articles talking about how the Pokemon Company is not level scaling. So just don't. Just don't get your hopes up. It's going to be a bad time. It's going to be a bad time. I'm still going to love Scarlet and Violet because I don't play Pokemon games for the challenge. But for any of you that have that, please do not have this notion in your head. Please don't. Hey, Elizabeth Witchcraft, welcome on in, my friend. How are you doing? I'm ranting about Pokemon, hopefully not making too many people mad. Because I have very strong opinions, and lots of people who play Pokemon have strong opinions, but I'm just ranting at this point, so if I have upset anybody, I'm sorry. Everybody's opinion is valid when it comes to Pokemon. I just have strong ones. For Pokemon, be like, Ash, don't think too hard. Yep. I enjoy the Alolan anime, though. I can't. He's just like... Ash's personality in Gen 7, the Alolan anime, is just weird, though. I just can't. I can't. I didn't like Naruto, therefore I don't like Ash in the Alolan anime, which is what... That version of Ash reminds me of Naruto, and that's why it bothers me. I'm like, I can't do this. This feels too weird. It feels like the Pokemon Company is trying too hard to fit into some mold and I don't even know what it is, so... The dumber Ash acts, the less I like the season. That is fair. I was in the lurk, so I didn't hear what you said, but yes, Ash is dumb. Thank you. Thank you for that. Ash in Gen 4 is smart, though. Ash in Gen 4 is legitimately smart. And Ash in Gen 6 anime is okay. He could have been better. He's not, like, dumb, but he's not, like, impressively smart. He's just kind of average, so it's kind of an anime. Backtracking, though, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Darkness Time Sky has a great soundtrack. I've watched, Curbasaur. I realize we know another person who goes by Curb, too. Play through one of them. I just don't remember which one it is. I think... yes, Curbasaur. I wish he was still streaming, dang it. I wish. But yeah. Yeah, I really want to continue ranting about Pokemon because this brings me a weird sense of joy, I guess. But yeah, we are going to switch back over to the game. This by no means means that any of you have to leave or that you should stop talking. I love talking even in the middle of cutscenes because there are a lot of cutscenes in this game. But this is your warning that we are playing a JRPG. We are playing Tales of Vesperia. We are a pretty decent way through. So if you are planning to play this game or you don't want to be spoiled in this game for some reason, you know, you will not offend me if you need to leave the stream. Also, if it's super late and you need to go sleep, post-stream care, whatever, please, again, if you need to go do that, you know, you will not offend me in any way. Please take care of yourself. I would rather you sleep at a normal time than try to stay up. If you want to stay here, please stay. I would love for you to stay, but at the same time, please don't feel obligated to stay just because you rated it. So I love all of you guys, and I love when you come to streams. I also love seeing you guys elsewhere too if I need to see you elsewhere. So, but yeah. So I'm gonna switch over to the game now. We are in the middle of a cutscene too, so there you go. There's your warning. Also by dumb for the Gen 7 anime, you include him winning the league as dumb. I am behind that, but seriously though, if you don't like it, you don't like it. Or I guess I will have to disagree with him winning the league as dumb. I love that he wins the league. I haven't been able to watch the Gen 7 anime because I literally, like, I can't get through the first couple episodes because of just how, like, jarring everything is. It's weird. So I can't, like, actually evaluate the Gen 7 anime. It's just hard. It's just difficult. Yeah, she's only seen the first half of the first episode. I've seen, like, maybe 3 episodes? I forget. I've been playing a Pokemon game since Gold Silver, and I just couldn't bring myself to get Legends Arceus, but I'm pretty dead set on getting Scarlet. I want to get Scarlet. I don't care if the motorcycle uses its legs. I want the motorcycle with legs. It's fine.
You want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That'd be a good summary of your situation, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Hey, that's the end of that cutscene. Huzzah! Right now we're running around talking to our party members. We're finding out more and more about what's probably the actual plot of this game. Something, one of our people in our party is a special person that probably does things that are either good or bad for someone. Because that's how JRPGs go. Someone special or has a special item, and that special power or item or whatever is either good or bad for the world, and there's all sorts of other crazy things that happen. You know, and then nobody's really truly good or evil, because again, this is a JRPG, not an RPG, not a Western RPG, but a JRPG, so no one's really good or evil, and everything is just chaos.
Would you like a skewer?
Also, if you guys have not met Patty, Patty is amazing.
Is it any good?
Why don't you try it out?
Like this
It's
is
my grandfather's secret recipe.
What? But didn't you say you had amnesia?
I know everything there is to know about Ifrid. I traveled all over researching about him after all.
we are Patty friends here. We are very much. I mean, she's a cute child in pirate garb. Like you just have to love. You just have to love it. Definitely takes some getting used to. Once you get past that, it's fine. But that's ironic from the guy who didn't get the Diamond Pearl remix, with graphics being one of the primary reasons for not getting it. There are other reasons, but the graphics actually made you mad. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry, friend. I mean, to be fair, I didn't watch the Clone Wars TV series, the Star Wars one, for like a very, very long time because I was like, the art style looks stupid. Then I actually watched Clone Wars and realized it's probably one of the only good things that's the everyone in Star Wars has done in a while. Again, opinion. And so I felt really stupid for disliking it for the art style. And I came to love the art style later. So what? Maybe I'll try to watch. I have to get access to the Gen 7 anime. I don't know if the Pokemon website still has Gen 7 up or not. But yeah. The fate of the world depends on it. I always associate that with Yu-Gi-Oh! When it applies to JRPGs. It's true. Friendship. You know, friendship saves everything and everyone.
That's how I figured out Ifrid was the one who told me my name was Patty.
Ifrid told you your name?
That's my oldest memory.
Gen 7 is Sun and Moon.
Just remembering that fond look makes me feel all warm inside. I don't know whether he's really my grandfather or not, but I feel that he was such an important person to me that I can't help but think that's who he is.
Oh, Patty.
I see. Still, it might have been smarter to keep that to yourself.
But
You're used to it, huh?
I don't let small stuff like that bother me.
I feel like I had such high hopes for Brilliant Diamond Shiny Pearl, but I was so disappointed by pretty much everything. It was... Yeah, it's hard. It's one of those games that probably should have just stayed. Either it should have just stayed in the past, or when they did the remake, actually, like, fixing other things instead of doing it a straight, like... Because, I mean, with Gen 3, with Ruby and Sapphire, they actually redid, like, story and stuff. Like, they, like, redid things in the game. So I'm surprised that they chose for Diamond and Pearl to not do that. Yes, there are islands and there's a Fire Cat starter. I do not have Prime. So, yeah, I can get access to Prime. I just don't own it myself, but a family member does, so I can always be like, yo.
Crying gets you nowhere, was it?
But then I also have to, like, desire to watch it, though. And right now, I just have not been into, like, watching Pokemon anime. I did get access to Crunchyroll, though, from a friend, because people keep saying that Spy X Family is really, really good, and I haven't watched, like, legit anime in a long time, so I'm gonna try it out. For any of my anime lovers in here, you're probably like, yes, this is the best thing since forever, and I'm gonna be like, okay. I just haven't found the time to watch because I've been playing way too much Genshin Impact, and so that's what's been in my free time.
Even if you understand that in your head, your emotions aren't necessarily gonna listen.
I'm more patient than a camouflaged stone flounder sitting still in a field of stones.
Patty, why does Patty make... I love Patty's dialogue. It's so good.
Oh yeah? But your info broker turned his back on you too.
It's nothing. This will work out. Tomorrow is another day. What will be, will be. In any case, you need to eat up if you want to cheer up.
Have an early morning, so I'm heading out. Let's all to you, Dixon. Always a pleasure. Good night, friends. Good night, Plaid Cat. I'm always appreciative when you come over. I know that it's super duper late, because of time zones. Silly things called time zones. So I appreciate you coming over, though. I hope that you have a good night and a great day tomorrow. I had the perfect 4 days to watch Pokemon last weekend from the neurological migraine, and I think I watched one episode. Fair. Okay, but that has me thinking Stunfisk. Yes, the Galar Stunfisk. Yes. Totally.
This is good.
Didn't I tell ya?
Patty earned the title Dry-Eyed Dame? What? Well, okay then. The titles in this game are a thing. They are a whole mood in and of themselves. So normally, if you're not familiar, in Tales of games, basically, characters get titles, and those titles help, they influence, like, attack and defense and magic and all sorts of different things. It's like a different kind of skill thing. I don't really know what to liken it the best to, but that's what that's about. Into Yu-Gi-Oh! I got really into it for a long time. The worst thing about it ended up being the severe power creep of the card game. The anime is cheesy, but frequently in fun ways. I never really got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was on, I was like, sure, and then, like, I tried, but... meh. Oh, hey, it's Judith, again.
You're always out walking around, aren't you?
Gen 4 was my start. I wanted it to be good, but glitches kept pretty much everything glitches and keeping everything pretty much the same. Only putting things in by taking other things away. And the story didn't change at all, making the jumps easy. All the Elite Four, Champ competitive. Let's get, okay, I see. You're listing it out. That makes sense. I was like, what? I was having trouble with the grammar there. I understand what you're getting at now. Yes, those are the problems. I hear Yu-Gi-Oh! My brain goes to Yogi Bear. Those are very two different things. Like, Scale of things, Yu-Gi-Oh and Yogi Bear, totally different ends of the spectrum there.
Yes, I guess I'm a pretty restless person.
Fair. I have a particular bias towards 5D. Sadly, I don't think I could really watch. Those are names of Yu-Gi-Oh series. That makes sense. Because I didn't know where plus... Okay, I understand now. I was like, what? I never said my brain made sense. Fair. Verily. Verdant, verily. Vicious. I don't know. I was like, V words that don't sound weird. I don't know.
That's unexpected.
You seem to have some problems staying put yourself.
First Yu-Gi-Oh movie was fun, but the others get weird real fast. Well, y'all know the Shadow Realm is where people go to die, right? The Shadow Realm is actually like after death.
I'm pretty restless myself.
That's not so unexpected, I think. Maybe it's the wanderlust coming back to me from when I used to fly around with Baul all the time.
Nope, they die. Nope. Spoilers! No, it's not. It's not. Nope, that's where they go to die.
Yeah, back when you were wearing that weird white armor.
Yes. Are you going to look for Pharaoh by yourself?
They don't die in the Shadow Realm, that's why the Shadow Realm exists? Lies. Lies and slander.
Nah.
Oh, then where were you planning on going?
Only a walk.
Oh, I see.
Doesn't it seem like we've been meeting this way a lot recently?
No, must be your imagination.
Okay, so I've talked to Rita, I've talked to Carol, Judith, Raven, Estelle, Rapide. I think that's everyone, right? And Patty. I have talked to everybody. Sweet. Why does the game have a graveyard as a banish zone? Shh, details. Details. It's where people go to die. Shh. I didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Why do you... Take a joke, friends. Y'all trying to take me seriously. I have not watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm just pulling all your guys' legs. You're like, but no! Bias towards 5Ds. We also come from me wanting to make a red dragon. Hey! No joke! We don't do jokes here. Nobody ever tells a joke here. No one ever makes a pun. We are all so super serious. We talk about the most serious matters going on in the world. You know, we discuss politics all the time. That's like our favorite topic. Yeah, it's great. Okay, cool. Wasn't this... Is it the next day? Like, okay, Patty's not sitting on the bed anymore, so I'm hoping that this works. Checks for family-friendly tag before I make next comment. Yep. We are a family-friendly stream. Jokes get you banned. Yep. Yeah, now I have to manually write in the family-friendly tag, which makes me very sad, but here we are. Here we are. Okay, it's the next day. Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go this way? Okay, cool.
Make it.
Well, there was politics that time I mentioned Santa Claus was running for Congress in Alaska that one time. Oh, and did I mention that he was mayor of Northville? Didn't someone also, like, ask me during a Pokemon talk, Redeem, like, how I felt about, like, Russia? And I was like, what is happening right now? It was all done in jest, of course, but I was just like, what is going on?
Sorry to keep you waiting. You'll be heading back too, right?
Yes. Thanks to your help, we've recovered our strength.
Hooray!
We were thinking we'd cross the desert with you all. That is, if you don't mind.
No, walk by yourself. Oh, probably.
Just make sure you don't go wandering off.
How about us? What's our plan after this?
I'm headed for the Air Crane and the Wizened of Kados. But I am curious about the Entelekea, too.
I have the honored task of delivering this letter here to Bellius.
We have too many side quests. This is the party that has all the side quests. We can't decide what to do. I'm sorry I missed that. It was a time. I think it was probably during Arceus. Has anyone reduced me like, please?
Who's that Pokemon?
I forgot to turn that redemption off, and that is totally my bad, so I'm going to do it. Okay, okay. This doesn't work very well in this game, though, because there's a lot of, cutscenes. So... okay, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. I think the Shadow Realm is somewhat akin to hell. Yeah. If you're referring to hell as a noun, I don't consider it a swear word. Timer. I was like, what am I looking for? I was like, I'm looking for something. I just don't remember what it is. Okay, Elia has redeemed Talk Like a Pokemon. What this means is that I have to talk like the Pokemon that Elia is referring to, which in this case is a Glammeow, for 3 minutes. It's going to be hard because there are cutscenes, but we will do our best. So... meow. 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 Meow.
I'd like to meet Bellius once myself. I mean, seriously, the Duce.
Meow.
I want to see just what kind of person the leader of the only guild to rival Altosk really is.
Bellius?
Meow?
Yeah. Bellius is the Duce of Palestrale, which governs Nordopolica. She's the most important person there.
Meow, meow, meow.
You're friends with someone that amazing, Carol?
Meow.
Huh? Friends? Well,
Meow. Meow, meow, glab, 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 meow, 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 glab, meow, 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 meow. Glab, meow. Glab, meow. Glab, meow.
It's Nordopolica for me, too. I'm gonna see what Flynn has to say about those knights in Mantake.
Meow. Meow, meow. Glam meow. Glam meow. Glam meow. Meow meow. Glam meow.
That's assuming he's still in Nordopolica, of course.
I want to know why the Entelekea hate the child of the full moon. Which means I have to meet Pharaoh.
But there's gotta be another way that doesn't involve Pharaoh.
Glam meow.
Right. Besides, walking around in the desert just looking for him wouldn't be easy.
Meow. Meow.
Why don't we all head for Nordopolica then? You're only looking to find out the reason you were attacked by the Entelekea, correct?
Yes?
I imagine Bellius could tell you if you met with her.
Glam meow. Meow meow. Glam meow. Glam meow. Glam meow meow. Glam meow. Glam meow. Glam meow. Glam meow. Glam meow. Glam meow.
Why? Because of the connection between the Entelekea and the Colosseum?
I do remember Jaeger mumbling something about the Entelekea of Nordopolica.
Glam meow.
If we can believe anything he told us.
Glam meow. Glam meow. Glam meow. Meow meow. Glam meow 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 meow. Glam meow. Glam meow. Glam meow. Glam meow. Glam meow. Glam meow.
Well, we'll pass through the Wizened of Kados on the way to see Bellius. Good enough?
True enough. All right then, Nordopolica it is.
Thank you so much for that wonderful Talk Like a Pokemon redemption, Elia. If you didn't know what I was saying, one of my frustrations was we just came from Nordopolica. We're going all the way back. I hate this. And then the other is I really like shrimp. It comes from the sea, and then I eat it. I like shrimp. Shrimp is one of my favorite foods. It can be done in pasta. It can be just plain with Wow, the sauce that my brain, cocktail sauce. Can be buttered, have lemon on it, have salt and pepper, anything. I love shrimp. Shrimp is so great. And no, it's not a beach. Oh, I got into Yu-Gi-Oh! When it first came out. Those are creativity. I committed decks. Nice. Please, in as many words as possible, describe your favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon. So I know you're trying to do that for the redeem. I didn't see that after that. A perfect response for a cat. Exactly. Exactly. Also, I don't know if that's like anime true glam meow, but I just went with it, so. Oh, I didn't even see moon-shaped fish sticks. No. I hate fish sticks. I cannot stand fish sticks. Ugh, gross. Fish sticks and custard? Anybody know the reference for that? We are talking more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. But yeah. My favorite Pokemon is probably Cyndaquil. The only reason there's ever a probably there is because Eevee and its evolutions exist, and so that makes it really, really hard, but there's that. I wear a bow tie now. Bow ties are cool.
Right. First, let's get back to Mantake.
I haven't watched that show in ages.
What about Patty?
If I remember correctly, there were some people in Nordopolica who didn't think too highly of Patty.
I'll be fine, as long as I don't run into any of them. As soon as I'm out in the open sea, everything will be okay.
Then, will you come with us?
Hi, that I will.
Yay, Patty's staying in the party. For now.
Didn't Peleus only meet with people on the night of the new moon?
Yeah, we'll have to get a move on if we're going to see her. I'll kick myself if we miss the new moon and have to wait another month.
For now, I was typing that. I'm gonna save again. Actually, we're gonna rush this cutscene. Then I'm gonna save again.
Are totally different. It's much cooler here. Maybe it's the ocean.
The ocean is very nice, yeah? It's a beautiful place.
Hey, there's a beach here.
It seems boring. I wonder what the folks here do for fun.
I kind of like it. This kind of calm, quiet village suits me. I can't stand loud people.
Oh, that's gotta hurt, old man.
She was talking about the town, not about me.
Maybe.
Do you really hate me that much?
Thank you for clip. We haven't had a clip in ages, I just realized. It's clearly because I'm not clippable. I'm just kidding. It's because we've been playing JRPGs, which are hard to clip. It's been a month? That sounds about right. I also didn't stream for a month, so there's that. When I was doing Celeste, there were constant clips because that's just the kind of game it is. When I do Horizon Forbidden West, though, there's gonna be some gold in that because it's a first playthrough, and first playthrough of those kinds of games are always gold. Like, doesn't matter who's playing them, always gold. Can I like not traverse through the desert proper? Do I have to go? Is there like a magical way that I can just poof over there? I hate this. Fine. That was just a screenshot. Oh wait, do I not have the? Oh wait, no, never mind. Because that's where I fought the. Now we should have the canteen. We don't have the canteen. Do I just magically not have to do this anymore because we magically know how to traverse everything? That would be great. That would be amazing.
How'd you like that?
Just walk across the beach. It'll be a nice, relaxing walk.
It's not a beach, it's a desert. It's a freaking desert, not a beach. Y'all don't know what a beach is. I even have a tag that says not the beach. It's not the beach. Somebody wants a shower, apparently.
Oh, what to do?
Is there a problem?
Okay, I'm concerned.
I can't take a shower once a day. And in a dry old desert like this?
Really? Rita, you have to do something!
Huh. Idiot. She'll be fine. It's not like she's a flower. Going without a shower won't kill you. It's been 10 days since I last showered, actually.
It's been that long? I'd be on my deathbed if I were you.
I sense a faint but pleasant scent coming from you, Rita.
I've got it! Rita's not a flower, she's a prickly cactus!
That was not the cutscene I thought that was going to be. Hey, welcome back, Zephyr. You missed our friends Deku. They raided in. No, please don't fix the tag. It's not a beach. The difference between desert and beach, humidity, and the presence of non-drinkable water. Omnius, they're trying to say that this is the beach because there are people here, and people are 70% water, so clearly this is the beach. And I'm like, no, that's not how this works. This is a desert. Also, every time I say the word beach, I'm reminded of our daughter is suddenly her vocabulary has taken off, and she's been saying a lot more words now. And it's so funny because she'll point at the peach box and be like, peach. So cute. Yes, Sea Runner has been ranting. I only haven't been reading the text out loud because I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. All I know is that it's Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's a lot. The whole desert is a beach surrounding any oasis. No, it's not a beach. Stop! Vampires can drink people, which makes the water drinkable, so it doesn't count. That is what? What is this logic we're coming up with tonight? Oh no, you're fine. You guys can talk. Like, if you guys want to talk to each other in chat, please do so. Like, I don't have to know what something is for people to talk. Like, I have a lot of fun seeing you guys talk to each other too.
It's so hot!
That's because Rita keeps using all that fire magic.
It doesn't have anything to do with my magic. The desert's just hot.
Ah! Whatever. It's just really hot.
What? Are you saying I should stop?
I guess we're saying it'd be real nice if you would.
I won't stop.
Huh?
I won't stop. I like it.
Aren't you hot too? Come on.
I'm hot, but using the magic makes me feel so good that I forget all about being hot, all right?
Oh, Rita's nuts!
What is happening? What is actually happening? Speaking of brands, Disney movies and how the box office of them, I almost ran into a crazy enemy because I was reading. Don't read and run. It's a bad idea. How the box office of the olden 2000s compared to other decades. I would have to remember history to remember what happened then. The things you started, it's not the beach. Basically, the last Yu-Gi-Oh! One is people died. Wait, people died in the last Yu-Gi-Oh! So with the Disney movies, Atlantis, 180 Minutes, Utopia, 1 billion something liking, 1 something billion. It's not the beach! Stop calling it the beach! It's not! I don't know, I don't keep up with what Disney does. Disney just does things. I watch Disney movies, but I don't keep up with the box office stats. In your last Yu-Gi-Oh! Rant? Gotcha. But beaches have sand that looks like sand. Must be just because something has sand doesn't make it the beach. Also, dang, that thing is weird. It's like a dragonfly, but I am confused as to what that is.
Can a clear CL crystal really be used to make a barrier?
If they could, and we had enough, we'd be able to make as many barriers as we wanted.
Then even areas that suffer frequent monster attacks could be assured safety.
Yeah, but if it were possible, wouldn't something like that have happened by now?
Maybe it's best not to get our hopes up about it then.
Ever the realist, I see.
All I'm doing is speculating on the most probable outcome.
Actually, I think that's what being a realist means.
Just because there's no water doesn't make it a desert, but per your argument, there is water. It's in the people. I don't know. The people have water in them, so it's very Dune to think that way. Return the moisture. Ooh, what's the Pokemon? Ooh, a palindrome! The palindrome Pokemon. No, jumping around a lot, the Lion King was the 90s, Lance was 2000s, with Chubio. I don't know. It just piqued my internet tonight. Fair enough. I met somebody who did work on Zootopia. They did some art-related stuff. I forget. Specifically animation. That was cool. He also did stuff in Frozen and I forget what the other one was. Tatooine has sand, but it's not a beach. It's just a hive of scum ability. Thank you for that. That's wonderful. Thank you. Interest, okay. I wouldn't call Monsters, Inc. or Pirates of the Caribbean flops. I can't keep dates in my head, so I don't feel like I can properly carry on this conversation, but if anybody else wants to try to do so, go for it.
Duke certainly has an air of mystery about him.
He's a real man.
Patty prefers masculine fellas, I see.
I thought it was pretty cold. Would it have killed him to listen to us a little?
Maybe he was caught off guard. He did just kind of show up out of nowhere.
Did one of us say anything rude to him?
Probably you, Rita. Ha! Ow! Ow! Hey, no hitting!
I wonder if he's always lived here in Jormungand.
Who knows? I didn't get the feeling he'd been here all that long, though.
Duke is pretty weird, but this whole town is pretty weird, too.
It is weird, but you can live a quiet, comfortable life here.
Okay, that actually brings up another question though. If we're saying Monsters Inc. was Pixar, because there's Disney Pixar. Like, it is specifically Disney Pixar. So to that extent, which things are we calling Disney movies and which things are we not? Because Toy Story, technically then, if you say that Pixar is not a Disney movie, it's a Pixar movie. So, I'm very curious now. It's a beach where the ocean is called the Dune Sea. Why? Then there's Dune the book. If y'all haven't read Dune the book, y'all need to read it. It gets pretty wacky at the end, so be prepared for some craziness. But it's amazing. And I'm sorry if you're like, nah, man, that I could go that way. What is this?
Here, Repeat. Have a skewer. That looks quite tasty.
Boiled eggs are the best part.
Nonsense! Daikon is the centerpiece, Patty. Daikon!
Hold up now.
That's unexpected. Usually you're happy with anything you can chew through, Rita.
That's just how good skewers are. But both Rita and the old man are wrong.
Where are they mistaken?
The true star of skewers is fish cakes. Especially the white ones.
Fish cakes, is it? And Repeat agrees. Well, I don't mind as long as it's tasty.
I like that they're fighting about food stuff in the middle of the desert. This brings me joy for some reason. How come getting back is harder than getting there? I like accidentally went the completely correct way the first time, I guess. Produced by Pixar for Disney, so I count it. Finding Nemo, also Disney Pixar. Yeah, like there's a lot of Disney Pixar thing. I mean, when you open Disney Plus, there's a whole Pixar section. So like, I don't know.
How'd you like that?
Did you forget to follow your foot tracks back?
Apparently I did on this desert. Forgot to follow my tracks back on this desert that has cactus. The waves must have— no, there are no waves. The wind might have, but there are no waves. No. No, no, you didn't fix it for me. It is not a beach, it is a desert. Can't take you guys anywhere. I'm just fighting molten bats. Bats made, though honestly, it's supposed to look like a molten bat, but it kind of looks more like a Geo character because Genshin, like, okay, actually, random rant for people who've played Genshin. So usually, like, I'm used to a lot of character design being, like, what is that? Interesting. I'm used to a lot of character design basically being like, oh, what? Okay, hi, hello, hi. I was just about to go on a crazy rant, but we're getting a raid. We're getting a raid again. 2 raids in one night. Hello, Ritzy and friends. Welcome on over, my friends. How are you doing this wonderful evening? How was your stream, Ritzy? And welcome on in, friends. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Your local edgelord, that's amazing. But yeah, what were you playing? Were you playing Zelda or Ring Fit or something else entirely? I wanna know what you're playing. Welcome on in, friends. Skyward Sword, you're doing more Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword is a decent Zelda game. It's a decent Zelda game. Well, I don't want to ask where we are in Skyward Sword because my husband's still playing it. He's playing it for the first time, and so I don't want to spoil him on it. So I don't want to spoil that. But anyway, official hello to everybody in chat. If you do not know who I am, my name is Nixa Sketch. Welcome on in. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch, and I play all sorts of games. Mostly been playing a lot of like JRPG genres lately. But we're going to be playing some other games soon, like Horizon Forbidden West, for example. But yeah, so right now we're playing Tales of Vesperia. It is one of the Tales of games, if you're familiar with those. We played Tales of Symphonia last year. And I love the Tales game so much. That was my first ever Tales game that I want to play another one. But we've also played Pokemon on stream. We're hopefully going to play some Zelda games in the future. We're hoping to play Breath of the Wild in the future. Breath of the Wild is not a first playthrough for me. I have played the game before, but we're hoping to play some more later. I'm hoping to play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet at some point. Things like that. So I grew up on Nintendo games, so I consider myself a Nintendo loyalist. To that extent, but I also have played other games, like we played Celeste on stream, different things like that. So for anybody who needs to raid and run, totally understand. You will not offend me if you need to. I realize that time zones suck, and that it may be a lot earlier for me than it is for you. So no worries on that. I would love if you would stay, but again, do not feel obligated. And yeah, so all of that kind of stuff. And Skyward Sword is your top 3. Skyward Sword is not my top 3, I will say. My top 3... Ooh, it's hard because I rather would go with a top 5. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess kind of tie for first for me, personally. And then after that, trying to think what I would actually put in third place. For me, in particular. I don't know what I would put in third place for myself. It's hard because a part of me wants to go with Ocarina of Time for the sake of nostalgia, but also Link's Awakening, because Link's Awakening was one of my first games ever, besides Pokemon. That's a hard one. I need to like do an actual, like, I need to actually sit down and like put them all in order for myself. So the only reason Skyward Sword is not higher for me is mainly because I am one of those people that the motion controls I was not a fan. I know for people, like, either people just, the motion controls never bothered them and they loved the game, or the motion controls were like, you know, worse than death. And for me, yeah, motion controls not great. See, I played the Switch version and I did play on controller mode, but I still was, it was definitely better. The second playthrough for me on Switch was definitely a better playthrough than the first, but I will say the story of Skyward Sword is actually really great. I think that per the alleged timeline, I think it works great. I think that there are a lot of just a lot of emotions that I actually felt in the story that I don't often feel in Zelda games, so there's that. But Esrin, Twilight Princess is certainly number 1 for you. Nice, nice. I love Twilight Princess. It's so funny with Zelda games too, because like Zelda games are like people have just like Pokemon games, people have really strong opinions about Zelda games too. Like there are some people that will like fight when it comes to, like we had someone come in here once and it's totally, and again, it's all opinions, so I don't care. Like you can have any opinion you want on a game. Like at the end of the day, you have to like the game or not, so I'm not gonna argue. But someone actually came in and argued once that Breath of the Wild is not a Zelda game, which I thought was very interesting. We had a good conversation. It was totally civil and everything. It was a good conversation actually, but that was a fun one. I was like, oh, we're gonna go there. This is fun. I love it. But yeah, so I also missed other chat. Also for other people who chatted, I forgot to say official hellos to local edgelord and Whitnell. Thank you so much for chatting. Did I miss any chat prior to raid? That's right, we were talking more about. Thank you, Whitnell, for the follow. By the way, I appreciate that. That's right. We were talking about Disney movies or something. I don't know. I'm like partially following what's going on. It's totally a Zelda game. Have they never played the original? No, it's actually because they played the originals that they argued it wasn't a Zelda game. Because I guess they were like I'm trying to remember what their arguments were. I remember one of the arguments was like they didn't think that the dungeons, like there weren't really dungeons or something else. I can't, it's been several months since this person like came to stream, so I don't remember all of the arguments, but I just thought it was interesting. So I think it's a Zelda game, but like at the same time, I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not here to argue that. And Gen 4 for Steam Runner. Sweet. We can absolutely continue chatting, guys. In fact, I love chatting during games. Even we interrupt the cutscenes in this game constantly to keep chatting. I am going to switch over to the game. The only reason I'm letting you know this is because it is a JRPG. I respect and understand that people love to first play through games like this, so this is your warning that I'm switching over to the game in case you don't want spoilers. Again, if you need to leave because you don't want spoilers, you're not going to offend me. So we're going to head back over to the game. Let's see. Breath of the Wild doesn't fit the mold of Zelda games, but like Ocarina of Time, that's because it pushes the mold. I would agree with that. Also, what is this? Move to the nearest exit? What does that mean? Yes? What does that mean? Please tell me this actually like poofs me in a good direction. I hope this actually took me to the beginning. That would be great. Wow, why couldn't I have had that earlier? Okay, that's cool. The funny thing is the Breath of the Wild engine was built up from the original Zelda design. If you don't frequent Nyx's stream, your argument isn't oh my gosh. That's not how that works, but okay. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. See, I would say that Breath of the Wild is a Zelda game. Like, if I were to really, truly put stock into an argument,
We're finally
it is.
Here. I've seen enough sand to last me a lifetime.
And the thing is that, like, so Skyward Sword, as far as the mechanics of Breath of the Wild, Skyward Sword is the precursor to Breath of the Wild. If you played Breath of the Wild, go back and play Skyward Sword, like, especially if you played Skyward Sword prior to Breath of the Wild, like, Skyward Sword sets up a lot of Breath of the Wild's mechanics. And, I don't know. This, I mean, really it goes to the conversation of what makes a game and what makes, what would define, yeah. You have to go down to defining, like, what would define it as this game and that game, it just gets crazy, so. There's some games I knew I wanted to go through blind, like Monster Hunter Stories 2, but other games like this one, I'm fine, totally. Shout out to those weeks when I only frequented the stream to let Nyx know my excuse for not being in chat that stream. Fair enough, Esrin, fair enough. Gosh, Esrin. Gosh. I'm surprised that you're still here when you said you didn't want spoilers for this game, but okay.
You're telling me.
And I know you told me that you're not listening, but like, that would be so hard for me to be in a stream but not like perceive the story.
Look, there are people outside the town.
Wonder if that means the curfew's been lifted.
To be fair, during Nyx's summer hiatus, I kept coming to chat on the now Mondays and non-Fridays to say hi first. Fair. Oh no! It's our mortal enemy.
Easy now. Haste makes waste.
Indeed. We need to be cautious here and see what's going on.
No, let's go murder him.
Hurry, hurry, all aboard. Let's all enjoy a nice little tour of the desert, shall we?
But while we're gone, the children.
I promise riches to anyone who can bring me the remains of that giant winged monster. Then your children will be able to live in the lap of luxury.
Please, don't make us go!
Stop your whining. I told you vermin to get aboard. Now get moving this instant.
He's a nice, friendly fella. I've come to terms with the fact that I'll probably never play Vesperia, so there, well, fine. Be that way. Devotion to a cause.
That's just how we were sent into the desert.
Why don't they get on board themselves?
Because they must know just how dangerous this desert is, just like what happened to us.
The giant winged monster must be Pharaoh.
Yeah, but what's he want to capture Pharaoh so bad for?
Well, what are we gonna do? We can't just stand by and watch, can we?
No, murder. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna miss the next 2 Vesperia streams due to more Esrin, why? Deep and utter betrayal, sadness, depression, all of it. I'm so sad now.
I don't think it's a good idea to go right now.
I'm afraid that idiot isn't gonna listen to anything a princess would say.
Then what should we do?
Carol, come here a sec.
What? Yeah, I could do that, but I'd need tools. Wait, you mean...
Yes, perhaps this will help.
How convenient.
I don't know what the plan is.
You guys better bail me out if this goes bad.
What are we sending Carol into now?
So you did pick that up.
Well, it was just lying there. I thought it might be useful.
Whatever.
What's he doing?
Now about all we can do is leave it up to the kid.
What is happening?
What is it with these commoners? They're slower than slugs. Get aboard, damn you!
He's probably okay. I just realized he's probably gonna sabotage the wagon.
Sir Cumore, everyone is aboard.
And
everyone except yourself. What? Me? Those who do their jobs slowly will never learn without punishment.
Wow. Okay.
Sir Cumore, please, I beg of you. I have a wife and daughter.
If you'd like to stay here, I'm sure I could arrange for them to go in your place.
Jeez, Cumore. Clearly the villain, right?
Now be gone with you.
Carol, don't worry. That young man is very capable.
Patty. There it is.
What's going on? Who was it that readied this coach? Fix the blasted coach. I will find out who's responsible for this.
I've got to hand it to the little runt.
You did it.
My heart was pounding like a drum.
The whole time, Patty's just looking through binoculars, and it's amazing. Also, I love that they're standing there completely, obviously, you know, they're not hiding, but, you know, we can't see them.
This won't do anything more than buy us some time, though.
I think it's about all we can do at the moment.
We're still in the middle of our journey, after all.
Yeah, Cat and Carol would start crying if we try to tackle the knights head on.
How about we make ourselves scarce before people start getting too curious?
I suppose we'll be on our way then.
Yeah, I'm sure your kids will be so happy to see you. But there won't always be someone around to save you.
Thank you again for all your help.
Hooray!
Guess
we
should
save
lay low
people
for a while.
In the inn that has literally no, there's no private space in the inn, but whatever.
Using your power to terrorize people. There's not a soul in the lower quarter that evil. You've gone too far this time, Cumore.
I think I ranted out for tonight. Fair enough. Sometimes it's just fun to rant about things. I was about to say, I actually... Yeah, perfect. I was like, as long as we don't run into another cutscene. Meaning I have nothing else to rant about. Fair enough. But actually, we're getting pretty late, and I'm pretty tired. And I think we got through some good stuff, so thank you guys so much for joining and stream. It's been a good, fun time. Had 2 raids tonight from Deku and Ritzy. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out, all of that kind of stuff. We're gonna raid out to someone else. I just need to blow off some steam. Fair enough. 2 raids, a nice stroll through the desert twice. Thank you. Thanks for the stream. No, it's not a beach, it's a desert. As long as it's civil. Oh yeah. I actually, like, I love, like, having those kinds of rants. Because at the end of the day, like, especially when it comes to, like, video games, entertainment, like, that kind of stuff, I'm like, so much of that is opinion. That, like, I'm not gonna die on that hill, is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna die on the hill of opinion on a video game. Like, there are other hills that I would be willing to die on that I think are actually important to life. But, like, that's not one of them. That's why I'm okay with it, as long as people are civil about it. I do like to instigate food rants. This is true. This is very true. I was hoping reverse psychology would work. No. But no. Besearch? No. Beseech? Beseech thee? Okay. Who should we raid? Let's do this. Because we were talking about Zelda. So let's go raid someone who's doing Zelda once I get through the actual ads and everything. We're gonna raid someone who's playing Ocarina of Time. She is doing a first playthrough of Ocarina of Time, has never played Ocarina of Time before, and right now I believe, yep, she's in the Water Temple. So we're gonna go raid Always Monica. Please, please give her some love, because especially for someone who has never played Ocarina of Time before, doing the Water Temple for the first time sucks. So we're gonna go be positive and all of that kind of stuff. And she is family friendly for the most part, comparatively to some of the people we raided recently. So yeah, Water Temple hype. Yup. I do think people should have opinions. No one should have opinions. I'm just kidding. Gonna have that hot. Bye, Sea Runner. Thank you so much for hanging out. But so yeah, we're gonna go raid Always Monica. Again, thank you guys so much for joining. Friday, we're gonna be playing more Tales of Vesperia. And remember, in a couple weeks, we get to finally open up Horizon Forbidden West. I have been wanting to play this game forever. I am so grateful that we get to finally play this game. I'm so happy. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I love Zero Dawn. I really think Forbidden West is gonna be super fun. I think there's gonna be a lot of derpy moments because it's a first playthrough especially. It's gonna be great. So yeah, thank you for the raid messages, Zephyr. Thank you guys for joining. Let's go raid a wonderful, awesome friend. Except, you know, it would help if I press the raid button. Here we go. Let's go raid a friend. Thank you guys. I'll see you on Friday. Bye.